game up. Just gotta switch over my headsets on my head. Of words that can be said at this time in the morning. I might be off camera brushing my hair a little bit because otherwise bed hair galore. Anyway. It's the evil people. Welcome to Cold Steel 4. Looks like my display capture's decided it wants to be full screen and all that, so that's lovely. Totally not an issue whatsoever in any way, shape or form, hopefully. But regardless, I don't think that really matters too much comparatively to, say, other things, because for whatever reason I feel like the text is harder to read for whatever reason on display capture versus at the Elgato, but I ain't doing a hodgepodge approach to this. Anyway, last time we actually got to see exactly what Operation Real Mirage is, which is basically just, yeah, we're just gonna do the war, essentially. But regardless, all of that doesn't matter because we now have the Courageous back. Yippee! We also have a ton of people returning from Cold Steel 3 who should be dead. But hey, you know, screw emotional endings, am I right? Anyway, map is J. So anyway, our objective for this current moment is we've got to take a tour through the Courageous, and actually this is where everyone currently is. Yeah, that's a lot of red exclamation marks, but to be fair, we've just gotten to the point where we have the Courageous. So, first things first, Shara, Oliver, and Alvin. I'm gonna need a drink immediately. Oh god. Oliver, Sherazad! I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm so glad you're both okay. At least someone's fine with this. Both of you here, together. Nothing could make me happier right now. Thanks, Alvin. I know I put you through hell. I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. Honestly, Your Highness, I should have informed you before anyone. That was my failing. Forgive me. Oh, don't be silly. With that wound, my brother wasn't going anywhere for a while, right? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for helping with his recovery. Your Highness, you honour me with your magnanimity. Truly. Oh, why do they have to do wordy words? I have to say though, getting Shara to feed me is definitely a memory I'll treasure forever. Damn you, Oliver. Although she did give me one legendary purple nurple, when I suggested she ditch the spoon and use her mouth instead. Goodness. So help me, Adios. Olivier, you're about 3 seconds away from finding out what life is like with 0 eyes. Quite dark, actually. I wouldn't have guessed it, but those two are much more intimate than I expected. Well, Wayne, if you played something called the Trail series of games, you would understand more of this relation. And we can talk to them more. Yay. Probably with Wayne actually in the conversation now. Well, look who it is. Why, hello there, Ween. Looks like you've already finding your way around the place. Yeah, it really is an incredible ship. We haven't gone exploring yet. This isn't the first time we've met, but I'd like to reintroduce myself nonetheless. I'm Wayne Schwarzer. Thanks, Wayne. Actually, if anyone is new to watching Trails Cold Steel, why are you doing staying on the 4th entry of Cold Steel? But more importantly, yeah, Wayne Schwarzer. Good to meet you, Sherazad. The pleasure's all mine. I've been hearing a lot about you. Sounds like you've been to Gehenna and back more times than one. And you're not done yet, it would seem. Adversity seems to be the order of the day for those who call Erebonia home, but at the very least it made us a tough people. But no matter where we're from, I'm glad to be allies just the same. With Estelle, Agate, and now you. Yeah, screw Crossbow. You bet. I've got your back. We've been preparing for the worst for a long time now. And just between you and me, at the Silver Streak, I really don't want to be outdone by the Purple Lightning. A bit hard to not have that being achieved, seeing as Sarah's more playable than Cheryl ever has been. Come to think of it, you've been pretty focused on that for a while now, haven't you? Haha! Well, yeah. Despite us being the same age, she was the youngest racer to ever to reach A rank when she did. She's always had a reputation as a force to be reckoned with. Even Cassius relied on her. Did make me a little jealous, I have to say. You're both so fantastic though. I really admire you, Shower. You know, even though Sarah is my former instructor, we have a close relationship as friends now. And for some people, more than that. But that's what happens when optional dialogue occurs. Well, no. Persona occurs. Should be the better word. I can't believe it. Once I came to Albania and the two of us actually met, we immediately hit it off. It's not surprising in the slightest. We both like drinking, and our overall situations are fairly similar too in some ways. Yeah, they are actually. Your interests in those of the masculine persuasion couldn't be any more different though. That's right, she's got a thing for silver foxes, eh? Though I hear the winds of change are starting to blow across that particular plane. Wait, I don't recall telling you about any of this. Shirasawa is so gorgeous, but she really has a cute side too. Don't worry, you two. I'll sort this out like a proper sister would. Good on you, Alfred. Or maybe it's just best to leave it to them. They are adults after all. That's a good idea as well. Maybe. Oh, and a green thing for Shirasawa this time. Huh, what's that? I see that curious glint in your eye. This here is our true trump card. It's what makes ultra long distance communications with the Arcus 2 possible. It's an artifact known as the Ceronius Seashell. Mr. Debaucherous Prince snuck it in. Wow, incredible. It's a delightful little device I discovered in some ruins on a visit with the Bracer Guild that was about, 10 years ago now. It facilitates ultra-long distance communications in a snap and is even able to bypass orbital communication restrictions of all shapes and sizes. It's currently in use as our repeater router. Per Toval's suggestion, it's also linked to your Arcus via the Wanda 7 app the Foundation made for me. Its capabilities are almost mind-boggling, and if the ship control tower is set up with this, then we have fullest connections with everyone involved with Radiant Wings. Yay! As someone who will be helping with operations, I have to say, I find it hard to believe its capabilities are even possible. Now, I'm with you there. Because artifacts don't need to be deadly to be powerful. Speaking of that, correct me if I'm wrong, but I thought the Septian Church collected all artifacts that are still functional. About that, after a bit of discussion with the Growls with her, we managed to come to an agreement of sorts. Why do I just imagine Oliver just getting on his knees and begging to Kevin about how, no please, don't take the artifacts, please! Our possession and usage has received tactic approval, on the condition that we abide by a number of itty-bitty rules. Oh, Olivert. So fortunate are we that a man of his elegance and skill walks upon this earth. Well, everyone's getting exasperated over it, but a nice little bit of explanation as to why this long-term communication is even possible. Anyway, it seems like Cedric is drifting further and further astray. So how many conversations do we need with these people? I'm starting to fear that maybe we really can't go back to how things were. Your Highness. Come on, that can't be true.
I'm just as glad as you to see him alive again. But feelings such as that are only for the weak. We're ending this world and creating a new order in its place. And in undertaking this great leaves me no room for weakness.
How very chaos of Cedric. Anyway. Those words were proof that he's pushing himself too far. His infatuation with Chancellor Osborne is pretty clear. But I honestly doubt his resolve as one of the Ironbloods is really so firm. Or as a Divine Knight Awakener for that matter. I'm inclined to agree. Oh, Oliver, you silly fool. All we can never do as people is work with the opportunities in front of us and never give up hope. Besides, I still need to meet him properly, just as I did the princess. He is royalty after all. If it's a family meet and greet you're after, Shower, you need only ask. Oh yes, there's mother and father too if he's recovered. Let's take it down a notch, shall we? Oh, poor Shower. Right, finally we're done! Oh, thank goodness. Right, anyway, what else do we need to do on the bridge? Oh yeah, there's Muller and Kurt. Oh, Instructor Wing. Ah, Wing, taking a tour of the ship. It's been some time, hasn't it? About 2 years already, if I'm not mistaken. I think the last time we saw each other was that Board of Directors meeting at the main campus. I was sorry to hear about what happened to the 7th Division, but I'm glad to see you're safe. Yes, no doubt, thanks to the guidance of Adios. I admit it was difficult to watch the 7th get disbanded, but it ended up working to my advantage. Thanks to that, I was able to slip away and rendezvous with the others in time to help with the creation of the Courageous 2. You can never really just tell where life's current will sweep you next, huh? That aside, have you not been able to contact Father and the others either? I'm going to be contacting him and Aurea in a short while. Before I do though, I'd like to get in touch with Uncle Sex and Neihart. I see, no doubt they're struggling with their positions, General Quegg included. So I've heard. But they're still Imperial soldiers, that hasn't changed. Once Operation Jormungand begins, they'll most likely be deployed as the main force in the rearguard. And if they are, even Operation Mil Noir is sure to face stern opposition. Why, if Uncle Sex stratagems are combined with General Quegg's unmatched power, then even the victorious Slick Win and tactical genius Cassius could be outmatched. Oh, then again, they were on separate sides of the city in Cold Steel 2, so... The conflict might already be impossible to stop in any official capacity, but I'll do what I can behind the scenes. If you could somehow buy us some time on an official front, you would have my deepest gratitude, Lieutenant Colonel. Instructor. But of course. That reminds me, I may have been late in saying so, but I wanted to thank you for mentoring my brother. I'd like to ask that you continue providing him with guidance so that he may one day grow into a strong, independent man. A Muller. Haha! In my book, Kurt's already there. Oh yeah, Kurt. Out of all of New Class 7, Kurt is one of the most well-adjusted people we could possibly have gotten. But I hear you. As his instructor, it's my responsibility to continue leading him as best I can. I'm in your debt, Ween. Perhaps I'll go find a suitable hole to go crawl in and die of embarrassment now. Oh, Kurt, no, don't go doing that. That's my job. Every time I then think back to things I said said idiotically in my youth. Anyway. Well, I guess we'll go top-bottom in this case. So next up, conference/training sector. You can tell how much bigger this is than the Macabre because we have multiple floors that require us using an elevator at all times. But some areas might be very similar to how it was in Cold Steel 2. Go watch the Cold Steel 2 playthrough. Actually, no, don't. I think the Cold Steel 2 playthrough was actually not a good playthrough. But regardless. So the strategy conference room and training room are on this floor. About floor 3. But it contains the conference room, which we saw in the flashback last time, as well as the training and recreation areas, a lounge, and bathing facilities. Lovely. The training room cannot be used yet, but it appears to provide a good variety of combat training. We'll have to unlock it later. People sometimes meet up in the bathing area, and washing up will install HP, EP, and CP, thereby defeating the purpose of the very spring. Oh dears. But there might be times when we may not be necessarily able to access the Courageous. I'm not going to say if that's true or not, because there's spoilers. I just turned into Withersong. Just spoilers, sweetie, all across the board. Well, at least for Cold Steel 4. Right, okay, let's see who's about where. Okay, so we'll go that way, and there's French Master's potential. Okay, and there is a shop. In the recreation room, because Freddy's here. Oh god, he's running down and actually thinking through. Hey instructor, what can I get you to drink? No, Freddy, I thought you'd be in the cafeteria. Checked out the facilities, sure enough. But there's no need for 2 cooks. I left Sandy in there for now. Besides, I can do some cooking just as well over here. Oh no. Kenneth from the Imperial Fishing Club left me all sorts of fishing supplies and the like. So if you want to trade in some fish, speak with me, just like back during food exercises. No, easy enough. So Freddy, I can make you something to snack on. What were you thinking of whipping up? Let me think. Stewed bee larvae, cicada fritters, and grilled peppered stink. Skink? Oh, whatever. Now, don't go drooling all over your nice clothes, instructor. I don't think there's any risk of that, so you still got that pendant for including bugs in your dishes, huh? But I'm straight to the defense, my stomach doesn't really turn up the thought of it anymore. Freddy is a decent cook too. It honestly might actually be tasty, bugs or not. Oh, I was gonna... So yes, with Freddy we can sell our fish if you have any...
What can I get you today?
Buy fishing related stuff.
Come on,
I'm not wasting my money on that though, and of course we can make some of the magic stuff through this as well, so we don't have to go back to Erin to do all that. Behold, Fire Masters on the table! I misplayed. Anyway. Although the training room doesn't have anything we can do in there right now, we do need to go in here because of Laura and Duvalie. Zero surprises, no surprise that these two would be here. Duvalie and Laura, huh? Why is he making it sound like that's a weird thing to say? Straight to asking for a match then? Nah, that's not the case. We both arrived at the training area independently and unexpectedly ran into one another. And you all will be leaving for that trial soon. I would never be so boorish as to wear someone out before something like that. Haha! My bad, Duvalie. But I gotta say, it's pretty amazing we have such quality training facilities on a ship like this. Yes, I suppose you could say that if you really wanted to. Previous Courageous also had substantial facilities, but there certainly wasn't an area quite as spacious as this available. It's almost like as if Cold Steel 2 was developed for a handheld device, and those are the PS3, but then later got PS4 ports, whereas this was developed for the PS4, and also PC. And I think it's on the Switch. Cold Steel 1 and 2 aren't on the Switch, because screw you, Exceed. But, you know, I find it irritating to always be receiving favours. So as a training opportunity for you all, an archaism belonging exclusively to the Star-Witter, may I present the Vanguard F2 Sleipnir! Oh, is that the state-of-the-art mechanism from Ouroboros? Like the one used at Hamel in the Naval Fortress? But are you still able to make use of them even after separating yourself from Ouroboros? Yes, it's specially adapted for our own use. Yeah. Sleipnir! Come! Well, I see up close. It is fairly intense. Going up against an mechanism like this does seem like it would make for some phenomenal practice. I have another Sleipnir unit actually. I wouldn't mind letting you use that one for training as well. While you're all undergoing your trial, I'll set them up to respond to specific combat situations for practice. I usually just leave it in the hangar's reserve area, so feel free to use it as you like even if I'm not around. Haha! Talk about full service treatment. You truly are in your debt, Duvalie. Thank you. Yeah, Duvalie is awesome. Anyway, we can... Oh, sure, sir. How do you play Vice Masters? I've been indulging in it to enhance my tactical skills. If you like, I suppose I wouldn't mind allowing a challenge from you. Haha! Guess I'll take you up on that. We can now play Vice Masters against Duvalie. If we want to. We don't have to, but we can. Naturally, we can't go in this one because that's the women's shower room. Damn it. But there is the men's one, and we have a queen symbol because of course we do. So it's like the men's bathing area. Previous Courageous only had showers, because this is just one benefit of a larger ship. Then we have the trial at the Lunar Shrine where the reflecting pool is. Probably better go ahead and wash up now. His Highness already gave me permission to use it, so I might as well head in, right? Oh yeah, might as well use it once. I'm just going to quickly just disappear with everything that goes. No. Oh, there's separate facilities for women and men, and they really went all out on the changing area. Alright then. Is that you, Ween? Why, it's Elliot and Marcus. Hey, Elliot and Marcus. Haha! Guess we all had the same idea. Yeah, just trying to get a handle on the ship's function, so it seemed like a good time to go wash up. Mind if we join you? Does seem pretty spacious after all. Yeah, of course. Wanna head in then? Woo! Never say that Falcom doesn't give us male fan service. Well, a fan service that happens to include men. Haha! This is pretty amazing. Wow, this is like a full-scale bathhouse. It's almost too lavish. Could it even get any more luxurious than this? Yes, and really guys, you don't assume that Oliver would have this sort of thing. Anyway, was it Professor Smith that defined this ship? Him and Professor Russell from LaBelle. Seems he was one of Professor Epstein's 3 main disciples. This may have been one of his suggestions, since he seems to be pretty well acquainted with His Highness. Tyr's grandfather, right? I can see that happening for whatever reason. I see we want the first to come up with this idea. Oh, why? It's Eustace, Crow, and Gaius. Oh, hey, Eustace. Gaius and Crow, too. So every single one of us wound up here. Looks like we're all of one mind. It's not that there isn't enough room for all of us to squeeze in, and our first bath on the ship should be a bonding experience, right? Oh, god damn it, no, Crow, don't do this. It's a good thing towels exist. Anyway, beyond the skies, how far we've come. Yes, it does feel like we've come very far. I know what you mean. Haha! Kind of surprised to see everyone here like this. For crying out loud, why the hell are you getting so mushy? I mean, we're on a brand new, cutting-edge ship here. You gotta get more excited, man. And while we're all here, let's get talking. The filthier the better. It's time to air out your dirtiest jokes and fetishes. Oh, Crow, it's like he never even left us. Alright, he's been here for a while now, actually, gameplay-wise. But why on earth would we... Absolutely ridiculous. There's no reason at all we should participate. Come on, Crow. We're not students anymore. Wait, Crow never graduated. Maybe we should consider him a repeat student. Hey, who gives a shit about that? It's time to take it off, guys. No. Pretty damn sure Gaius will be the winner, but you never know. Some guys like Elliot are... Whoa. What the hell are you saying, Crow? Crow is basically just saying, hey, let's see each other's dicks. The gayest thing that could be said. Yeah, the gayest shit that could ever be said. Crow, this clearly isn't a dignified conversation. Yeah, what if a girl was sitting there by and overheard you say something like that? Meanwhile, in the women's shower... But would respectful behaviour be in character for any of us? I'm just going to take in the scenery and enjoy the water. Oh, well, Wayne's just like, whatever, don't care. Besides, we lost all of the potential gayness we could have after Cold Steel 2 anyway, because screw that, we need to carry on the agenda. I don't know what sort of agenda it is, but it's agenda nonetheless. Anyway, everything gets restored and our Unity rating does increase because we saw that scene. And the funny thing is, we can still press investigate on this bit to use the wash up thing, even though, which actually saves time comparatively going into the men's, because you have to go to this door. That is a weird thing. I understand why it's like that, but come on. I just think that there's 0 point to it all. Anyways, inside the conference room, we've got Toa, Michael, and Randy. Oh, Wayne. How's it going? I guess talking to Major Irving about the handover procedures. Yes, the ship is a new build. There are many things about it we don't understand. That's why I have the manual in hand to read and check as I go. Sounds tough. Keep up the good work. Under normal circumstances, I should also be helping out too, since I'm part of the branch campus faculty and all. Well, you've got a trial from Rose coming up at Lake Gala, don't you? You can just leave this up to us then. Make sure you're prepared, got it? To be honest, I'd like to go too. But it's only members of Class 7 that are allowed to, right? It's kind of frustrating, to be honest. If only Toa was playable. Sorry about that, Toa. I'll be sure to head straight to the ship with the trial results. You'll be heading down after the handover procedures to meet up with the main campus students, Major Irving. Right, I'm planning on those as serving as their backup, at least for the time being. Let's keep in touch then. It will help us maintain a shared branch campus mindset, so to speak. Of course. Thank you very much. We'll do so great the principal won't know what hit her. Well, considering the principals of earlier, I questioned that one, Randy. Oh, sure, sir. I wanted to speak with you about Major Claire. Right, we only saw an image of her in the parent group, just like the Chancellor and the others. Though she's probably carrying out some pretty important tasks in a different area. Yes, she's likely working to finalise the railway usage plans in preparations for Operation Jormungand's start, as well as carrying out her duties as part of the Ironbloods. Right. I know her. I can only imagine how much losing Orion must have hurt her. It's not... Well, pardon me. It's not really my place to say, but please do what you can for her. If things keep going on this way, she won't be able to handle it much longer. Understood. I'm not sure what I can really do, but as one of the people who cares for her, I'll do everything I can. That's all I ask. I'm in your debt, Schwarzer. Well, we can always try and knock some sense into Claire, though fucking Ironblood stats means probably not. Anyway, next floor. Floor number 2, and the floor is probably one that we'll visit a good amount of times, as it does a shop. This floor contains exits from the ship or to the deck. Seems they've got a cafeteria, sick bay, a reference room, and some stores here too. How lovely. So the shop / multi-purpose section, as we just stated, has various stores as well as the exits from the ship, as well as a reference room which includes any of the black records that we had from the Macabre at this point, also in there. And we can see some other sparkles that might not be black record-y, but you know. Don't you just love when your nose just starts feeling a bit meh. But anyway, there were also 1 or 2 other rooms that may or may not have stuff to them, but all in all, we do need to go into pretty much most of them, just because there's people to talk to. Including Toval and Sarah out here in the middle of the floor. So, what do you think of the Courageous 2 weeks? I gotta say, the original might have been incredible in its own right, but this is about as cutting edge can get. How'd they even put the armaments for a fair bit of upgrading? Yeah, though His Highness didn't seem too hot about it at first, or not, we're in for some pretty intense combat in the coming days. That's just the fact. Once we get to that point, basic deterrents just won't cut it anymore. Yep, that's probably what clinched the decision to load up on the firepower. Sounds like they met some assistance from Professor Smith on the development side of things though. I can only imagine. Professor Erica and Albert Russell were also involved in this as well, right? Seems like they had a tech expert from the Epstein Foundation coming on the download too. Yep, this ship's got all the latest tech, save for anything the Fern Company might be keeping under wraps. In other words, you guys got yourselves a pretty killer setup here. Make sure you put it to good use, alright? Got it. I will relay that to His Highness and the other students too. Are you going to meet up with Stell and the others once we get down to the surface? Nah, I was planning on letting show, so I'll take care of that front. I'll be waiting on my own for a bit. Got a few things I want to check out. I'm sure you'll be more than busy enough dealing with all the rivalries, but do me a favour and keep an eye on His Highness for me too, alright? Of course, we'll take care of him. That your intuition calling? Feels like it's almost always on the mark at times like this. Just make sure you say hi to Iron for me, okay? I haven't even been able to get in contact with her yet. She must be talking about the head of the Goswooder. Didn't know she and Tova were acquainted. Well, Wayne, you should. Did you not read any of the fucking books? Because at least, I swear, at least one of the book series you can collect and Cold Steel basically just goes, oh yeah, Tova and I have known each other for years. They're more than just acquainted. But regardless, dedicated optional reading aside, let's head on upwards. Oh, actually, one thing we can do before going through the first things is we can go out onto the deck. As they did explain that to us. Behold, the deck! There's a few people on here, but we can also loop around. We don't have to use the other set of steps. So, you know, kind of nice. Just a little bit of a one round. Get some exercise in here. And we did need to go onto the deck anyway because Elise and Patrick have red exclamation marks over their heads. I'm so glad to see that you're unharmed, Patrick. Yay, Patrick's fine. I know Wayne feels the same. Thank you, Elise. I'm happy to see you safe too. Shudder Mackerel from the main campus got in touch beforehand to appease us with the situation, so I knew better than to worry, but still. I see. So that's why the branch campus students are all aboard. Right you are, clever as always. No doubt you are wrecked with anxiety over my whereabouts, chest tight with the pain of uncertainty, so I must apologize. Oh, Wayne. Schwarzer! Hey, good job out there, you two. Are you all set to head out, Patrick? Naturally, I finished making the necessary preparations yesterday. Good to hear. Honestly, I rest easier if I knew you were going to be staying aboard, but yes, I feel the same. Patrick puts Wayne to her side. What's your game here, Schwarzer? Leaving me alone with Elise? That isn't like you. What do you mean? It's not like I've ever specifically tried to keep you apart. Exhibit every letter. A lot of scenes from Cold Steel 1 and 2. And 3. What? I shudder to imagine what you'd do if that was your aim then. Well, Wayne's oblivious to the obvious. Schwarzer, let me say this. I don't know how much of an ordeal this rivalry is going to end up being, but I will not, under any circumstances, permit you to disappear and leave poor Elise behind. Patrick, I'm sorry. I've been trudging around with an air of resignation without even realising it. But you know, people might start getting weird ideas if you two spend too much time alone. Wayne, maybe we'll have you show me around the ship then, Patrick, if you're so inclined. Talk about doing a 180. Does my heart good to see your friendship thriving, you two. Indeed it does. Friendship. We love friendship around here. Just wholesome, no need to imply anything further. Friendship. Anyway, what's in this one? Ah, yeah. Phoebe, Lund, guys, and Fee. Oh, Wayne. Hey, how's it going? We know their names, game. Lynn, Phoebe, so glad you two are alright. Oh wait, is this the first time we've seen them in this game? Damn it. That's why.
I was just about to say the same. Reen, everyone, it puts my heart at ease to see you all in good health.
Lena's best character just by simply the fact that she gets a fucking voice line. Seriously, I've been reading every line up to this point. Phoebe is also best character just because she's probably also got one too.
At any rate, it sounds like you're becoming quite the lady killer. Eh, Reen?
Can we not talk about Eventide till we get to Eventide, game?
So, any updates on your love life? Who's the lucky gal?
No one. Yet. That is the answer for what Reen's love life is like. Vivi, please. I'm really sorry about this, Reen. Yeah, it's okay. No way, it's actually kind of comforting. Some things never change. In any case, I'm sorry for all the trouble I put you two through. If I had just been a little bit more skillful in my command, things might not have gone the way they did. It's okay, Gaius. You have nothing to apologise for at all. If you hadn't drawn the enemy away with your Makaba, there's no way the operation could have succeeded. Besides, it's about time we got some front page limelight for once. It certainly was a rather dramatic appearance, to say the least. By the way, you're staying on the ship as part of the medical stuff, right, Lynn? Where's that leave you, Fifi? Well, since I'm already here, I was thinking I could sign on as the Courageous 2's official photographer. Fifi putting herself into a fate worse than death, being comparable to that one chick that you can put in Normandy in Mass Effect 3. Like, do so. It does give you 5 to your EMS rating, or TMS rating, I think it is, if you're playing the original version. It's still a nice little boost, even if it's very minuscule. It's just, I have a good question to BioWare. Why? I'm not against it. I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm just saying I just don't see the point of it. But regardless, this is COD still. So, Vivi, don't do that to yourself. I'm sure Wex can handle all the online coverage just fine on his own. What do you think? Great, that settles it. Happy to be aboard. We didn't say anything. Yeah, sure, good to have you. Well, looks like things are about to get a lot more hectic around here. Really, pardon me. Oh, so Lynn is able to be utilised for various potions, which also includes, oh yeah, these cure stat downs and give stats ups. Oh, lovely. Also, for any of these, like the EP charge phrase, we might buy more than just having trade 2, considering, you know,
stay healthy.
Chloe the Destruction God there he is with the art. Anyway, within the entrance room, why, there's Margarita, for if you want to give her some of the food items that she specifically wants. And that's all we can say about that one. Anyway, inside the terminal room. I know who these characters are, you don't need to... Well, other than Emma, of course. You don't need to do this, Falcon. Oh, Reen. Well, we finally meet again. Reen! You okay there, Dorothy?
Wow. I've heard rumors about that luscious silver hair and jet black outfit, but...
Right, okay, I think I'm out of here. Clearly, some people are just...
This character development has my pen bursting with inspiration.
Weird fanfic, in-universe fanfic writing aside. Hello, Monk.
Man, that edgy new look is just not fair. You don't mind if I crank out a script for a new radio show based off you, right? Right?
Okay, there's 2 people writing fanfiction in universe. It's business as usual with these 2, as you can probably tell. No kidding, not sure I've ever seen you guys ease up. That might have gone a bit excessive actually, even for me. Yeah, it did. Sorry, we got a little carried away myself. You don't need to apologise, I get it. There's kind of a lot to take in all at once. That aside, are you the one managing the terminal room for us, Monk? You know it, I'm a little busy with all my Radio Trista work, sure. You guys have got way more on your plate out here. Can't imagine a single one of us out there wouldn't jump to lend a hand. Speaking of which, Dorothy and I just finished setting up the terminal. As it so happens, the Imperial Museum approved my extended hiatus request. I've already spent most of my time in the weapons room next door, so feel free to call me for whenever you like. Call me whenever you like. You can go ahead and send all the branch campus kids have pledged over to us. Battle and combat air goes to me, personal files off to Fifi, and any books and other written materials over to me. So their duties have been assigned to main campus students that have graduated already at this point. Yay! Thanks for all your help, guys. It's good to have you aboard with us. Yeah. And that's all we need to do. There. Although Emma actually does have a blue star. Terminal has carried out a connection test for Pompeii. I helped a little. Ah, I see. You play Pompeii, right, Emma? Yeah, sometimes. Oh, that reminds me, we haven't exchanged account IDs yet. We should play against each other throughout the time. Sounds great to me. Well, I don't like Pompeii as much as some people probably would, so I say let's not do that. And anything else we need to do? Oh yeah, we still have 2 more rooms to go into. Oh, so yes, that is a Navali sign above this bit, which means hello, Jingo. And of course, that means Cerberus. Well, good to see you again, Cerberus. Swing stop again, I see. Don't overwork yourself, okay? Dog sounds. Hey guys, on to the esteemed courageous branch of Navali. Don't leave empty-handed. I rolled my eyes in disbelief when I saw your shop sign. How do you end up setting shop on board? The blondie reached out to me. It was now I thought when he hit me up about taking care of personal armaments. But I couldn't give two shits whether he's a ghost or not, as long as his mirrors corporeal were set. But I see some cool stuff here, so I decided to stick around for a while. Even ever the shrewd businesswoman I see. We're fighting against something on a whole different level than ever before. It's going to be very risky. Having a weapon merchant right on our ship will definitely come in handy. I got you covered, pal. To think that Jingo's first interaction with Oliver would be pushing him off a roof. Go play Zero. Try some Zero. That's all.
Wanna buy something?
But yes, we can buy gear. Seeing as it definitely would up our defenses quite a bit. Whoever you do plan to take with you, probably best to get some of those bits of gear. And also, of course, as per usual, get his better weapon at the very least. So yeah, we got, because let's face it, if you try buying every weapon for every person, every segment, you're just going to end up with no money and pain and misery. And how many of these general codes can I get? Ooh. Actually, I'll buy 6, we'll equip one on Ween and then 6 these. Put one on Ween. Then, when I've decided upon our party, we'll put the gear on the right people so that they'll be having the right defences. Anyway, in the other part of the shop, there is no wall separating them, so I don't know what's the point of all the different doors. Right is here. So there's no one covering the land at the moment. Yay! Oh, you're here. Haha! Is that Ween I see? By God, she's speaking normal! What do you do with the real Becky? Hey there, Becky. It's been a while, hasn't it?
It's been a wee while, but the time's finally come! Say hello to the Becky Association's Courageous Branch! Looking forward to your patronage, troops!
Glad to have you aboard, Becky. Seeing how over the counter like that really does scream courageous though, doesn't it? It's like the Silver Ball all over again. All she's missing is Hugo rivaling up beside her. I was like he's off doing whatever he wants the now as per. I'll have to prove to him that his way of doing things ain't right. Oh, English, please. Business isn't just about the profit. You've got to have empathy for the customers too. Well, it's good to see the Becky brand of enthusiasm is never low on stock, at least. By the way, I plan on heading down from the ship soon after this. I won't spend any effort helping you guys out. We'll swap info again next time we meet, so make sure you come and find me. Besides, you won't want to miss out on these spicy new glamour shots I'm putting together, would you? I think I could stand to miss a few of them, actually. Let's just say we'll do our best and leave it at that. Thanks, Becky, for saying that. Anyway, Becky here is here for shop purposes, so if we want to buy...
Alright there!
Like the soft donut cushion for Roselia. If we really want to do. We can also buy a few accessories, we can also get the Chosen One Part 3 from here. And Pokemon Call Issue 7 is still the current issue, so... Also a bunch of these cards, some of which I probably should have gone a while ago, theoretically. And of course any accessories we want to get. And also a few colours of hair. Including violet hair for Elise.
Hope to see
if
you
you really
again.
want to, of course. Anywho, into the cafeteria. Sandy is presiding there with the standard shop stuff for cafeteria. But more importantly... Well, here's something you don't see every day. Well, I'm assuming Sydney's getting bullied, but that is what you see every day. Didn't realise you two had come aboard the Courageous 2 as well. As escorts for Major Michael, yes, though we plan on returning to the surface before long. That said, I never could imagine we'd end up having to face His Highness so quickly. But at the same time, we've been well prepared to do so. This was as good an opportunity as we could have expected. That does make sense. So what's the situation with the Death Ranger then? Yeah, did the Imperial Defense Force and RMP end up chasing it down? It would appear the Imperial Defense Force doesn't deem us worthy of wasting their time. We managed to keep the RMP in the dark as well, thanks to Major Michael. I think we've all had a certain degree of freedom in our movements from here on out. Oh, pardon me. Let's be sure to keep in touch, right? Did you make sure to take down my Arcus number? I've already relayed it to the communications team, if not. Yeah, you bet I did. Man, I'd be blowing your Arcus up non-stop if it wasn't for this stupid war. Oh, was there something specific you wanted to discuss? Nah, my main man here just wanted to hear your sweet, silky voices. That's Ash for you. So, in that case, I respectfully decline. And bam, shot right out of the gate. Well, Ash did need to fulfill the motive. I haven't even made the natural move yet. Sydney. The more things change, the more they stay the same. For Sydney, at least. Yep, well, that's what he gets. For trying to shoot his shots while we're dealing with a war. Anyway, and of course, finally, we've got the workshop/hold section of the Courageous. And I've realised we've just spent 40 minutes on the Courageous. See, this is why these are in frequent parts, because I realise how long it ends up being. The spot contains the hold and the workshop. We'll be spending a lot of time here. And I don't really think it needs much of an explanation, but the workshop is obviously where we'll do all of our ornament related stuff. And the hold is where all of our panzer soldats and divine knights will be contained. Plus anything else that we may collect on the way. So of course we got... No, that's a Kestrel. So of course we got Ordine here, which we can talk to. Ordine, how are you finding the Courageous too? Couldn't ask for more. I understand that always being in fight means I can ship a significant amount of mana. The Meisters are excellent as well. I'm grateful to be able to rest in such a calm and relaxing place. Haha, that's great. Still, I may ask you to lend us a hand again in the future. Let's make it through the rivalries together. By all means. And of course, Falamar is also here, but yeah, Falamar doesn't talk. Falamar, Million. We finally reach a place where everyone can let their guard down for a bit. We've made it through without incident. All that's left now is to see this rivalry through to the end. There's the trial before that too. Failure is not an option. Thanks for your help, you guys. Anyways, discussion time with various people. Specifically this time, Elliot, Minton, and Kenneth. Oh, Wayne. Elliot and Minton Kenneth? Why are you so surprised, Wayne? I don't think anyone else really looks like them.
Sup, Reen? Glad to see you're doing okay. And I knew there was nothing to worry about. You guys are pretty much invincible.
Well...
I'll have to agree with you there. By the way, Reen, are you still keeping up with your fishing?
No.
I've been hearing about guardians appearing all over the place.
That's like content for other losers to do. Haha! Well, maybe I'll have you fill me in then. But I know that Mint helped the branch campus. He helped with Courageous too, right, Kenneth? Well, I did travel around all of Erebria while investigating fish ecosystems. Guess it did help in that I shared the information I was able to acquire with His Highness and everyone. I see. That sounds just like you. Haha! Force does produce all types of people, doesn't it? For sure. The occasional musical prodigy, even. Well, prodigy might be going a bit far. Seems like you really improved your technical skills while in the Belmont. And you were involved in the construction of the Courageous too. Well, I was allowed to join in on some already finished equipment, you could say. Professor Russell experiences extreme tunnel fishing when focusing on research. But he wasn't overly strict when it came to minor mistakes. Working for him was pretty easy in that sense, just like with Professor Smith. I think you might be the only person who'd say that working under Professor Smith is easy. Haha! Mint's a pretty big deal too. Well, if she's good at her job, then we can leave her at that. And hello, Ferris. Ferris? Yeah. Oh, Reen and Gwyn, of course. Just making sure the ship's equipment is all in order. Yeah, and getting ready to head to the Lunar Shrine. Gwyn, I know I've said this before, but great work on the Courageous 2 operations. And Ferris, sounds like you, Patrick, and the others helped quite a bit. Well, only a little. Haha! And I was just acting as a representative for our sponsors. The Courageous 2, brought to you by Surfshark, Rachel Legends, Display. I've heard HelloFresh sponsors a couple of times recently. So, you know, there's several things that you could theoretically be sponsored by. For the record, this isn't sponsored by anything whatsoever, so... Because I'm not worthy of being sponsored. Besides, who would want to sponsor a Cost of 4th video? /stream. Handling Smith's unreasonable demands is exhausting work. Indeed. Right. I'm just glad you two made it through okay. And I guess my mother and Sharon are safe too. Alyssa. That stupid daughter of mine, and going so far as to involve Schmidt. Also, Franz is completely... I mean, what the hell was with him? Forget it. I'm sorry, Alyssa. No, it's okay, Grandfather. I've always prepared myself for the worst for some time now. It's almost like a different person, even though he looks just like Father. But I'm prepared to face him. You know, you've really gotten a lot stronger, Alyssa. Yes, it seems like you've really been making strides alongside Ween and the others of Class 7. Hold on a minute, Ferris. Wouldn't it be more accurate to say alongside Ween and just end it there? Oh my, yes, that does sound better. Huh? Oh boy. Hey Ferris, what is this about? I don't really know the particulars, but I think someone might be in denial about something. Damn you, Falcon Waiters! I'm guessing it's Alyssa. Grandfather, Ferris, can the both of you please stop with the speculation? Oh why, oh why. Anyway, so it looks like you'll be on the ship for the time being, Gwyn. But Ferris, you said that you'll be heading down? Yes, I'm going back to orders. I need to speak with my brother about something. We're nearing the final act, so I'd like to give my best to Governor Regnance as well. Okay, I'll be happy to help out any way I can. Oh, you would do well to accomplish what you must first. Together with Ween and those from Class 7, I trust that's one thing you won't waver on, yes? Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Ferris. Let's both do our best. And let's show some pride as former members of Forza Lacrosse Club. Oh, how dare they... they'll rule the day they... did shit to the Lacrosse Club. Haha! That's true friendship. Right, I'm glad she's got such a good friend. What about you, Ween? How are things with you and Alyssa right now? The thing is, Grandfather! So greatest way of getting into trouble there. Anyway, Tita is here in the orbital bit, because obviously. Oh, working with Professor Smith has done wonders for your skills, Tia. Glad to hear the orbital gear 3 units testing well so far. Thanks, I'm really excited about it too. Oh hey, you were an engineer on the original Courageous, right? I'm amazed you remembered me. It's actually the third RCL class warship I've worked on. I've been there right since the beginning. But this one is packed full of the most advanced technology RF, the Foundation, CZF have to offer. Might well be my masterpiece. I only hope it proves worthy of what you and His Highness are trying to accomplish. Believe me, this has already helped us more than you know. Between you, Tia, and everyone else, CZF has done a heck of a lot for us. But it never hurts to have a good working relationship with the likes of the Points. Now that the handover is complete, most of the CZF staff are going to be leaving the ship next time we land. But that means I'm entrusting my masterwork to you, Tia. Do me proud. Got it. I won't let you down. Thanks again for everything. Yeah, but anyway, Tia is going to be able to do all of our ordnance-related stuff, so if there's any quarters we really want, like, ooh, like 3, no, we only have like 3 equipped. Never mind, it's not as useful as I thought it would be then. How many attack frees do we have? Only 2. Okay. Actually, I should probably check what our slots are like at the moment. We should probably just go through, make sure everyone's at least level 1 in all their slots. I think everyone in class 7 are besides Boom for any reason. Okay.
Come back soon. Yes.
And of course we can strengthen our band. Why not?
Come back soon. I'll help.
Also, we can get other ones I think we could get previously. We'll buy it. We have the mirror. But yeah, Obi-Wan. It prevents abnormal status such shutdowns of an 8% chance. It can evade magic attacks with a 20% chance, and attack delay is reduced when it comes to wind arts. So if you have something that you really do use wind arts on, have that as a main one. It's a decent one actually. There's also a storage area here if you really want to, you know, be in a storage area. I know, such fun stuff to do. Also yes, the unit's there, even though this has got her thing. That's good. Anyway, that should be everything. To all passengers, we will soon be concluding our orientation flight and chartering a course to the Lunar Shrine. We'll be landing on Lake Gullah in 30 minutes. Heh, good timing. I'm done here. I'll just double check that I'm ready and then head to the bridge. Well, to the bridge we go then. Hey Ween, were you able to make that lap around the ship? Yeah, I was. I think I've about seen everything I wanted to. And it made me realise again just how amazing this ship really is. It does my heart good to hear you say that. And no part of this ship deserves the Olivier seal of approval more than, drumroll please, the baths. I knew he'd say that. God damn it. We simply must bathe together when time permits. A chance to lay ourselves bare, catch my meaning. Olivier, stop it. Well, you never have to ask me twice to take a nice hot bath. Haha. Oh god. Well, I should it. Oh, and I'm sure you heard the announcement, but our maiden flight will soon be coming to an end. Would you please ready yourself for landing, Reed? Can do. Taking that lap around the ship and spend with everyone who'll be disembarking. Maybe I'll just round the bridge for now. Yep, we'll wait until we arrive at Lunar Shrine, then I'll sort my team out and whatnot, because we'll have Class 7, pretty much all Class 7 available with us, so I can then decide then. I maybe should have bought weapons for the ones I want to use. I realise that now, but you know. I'll just shove the Joy-Con holder into my mouth now. Ah, I won't do that. I don't want to hurt myself. Oh, no, if I do it like this, it'll be like with like all the console streams I do. Just like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Our first flying animation, well, flying on the maps thing. Just beat myself up. I wonder if, I do ponder how viewership of this will go comparatively to Pokemon still, because I could just see every single person that tunes into Pokemon streams will not tune into this. Especially when they've got, like, you know, actual Pokemon in their account name. Like, that just screams. Anyway, we see a bunch of people who are going to no longer be on the Courageous go off, and we've got quite a few people on the ship itself still, but obviously certain people aren't included. Cough, cough, doodly, cough, cough. Here we are at the Lunar Shrine again. Yes, but it feels different this time. Yep. Nice input, Ash. Truly showing why you're a good character. Rose did say that the spirit faints are becoming more active, so perhaps that's why. I read you a good mirror, you're right. Now that I can sense mana, I'm starting to see what you mean. Feels like it's still being contained inside the shrine though. That makes sense, this is the only shrine that's been overseen by the Wandering Witches for generations. My mother came here to purify its waters countless times throughout her life. Well, so I've heard. Oh right, I did hear something like that. Never really knew your mother, right? I've heard stories that she was a witch of rare and superb talent. But all this time before I was born, so stories are all that I have to go on. I was really little when she passed away, so I don't remember much about her. But grandmother told me all about this shrine. Deep within, beyond the altar, we'll find a reflecting pool. Gazing into it should light our way. Who doesn't love a conveniently ominous and magical artifact? So unlike on Brownie Island, this shrine extends even beyond the altar then. Grandmother should have opened it up already. She'll be waiting for us. Is everyone ready to go? Almost. I just need a minute. Oh, Wayne's about to do a thing. Come, Falmar! Zoom. Not taking any chances, huh? Or is it something else? Let me guess, you want the whole class 7 together for this? Right, none of us know what's going to happen, so it pays to be prepared. I've already discussed it with His Highness Mint and the others. Huh, I see now. Really are all here then? Yeah. Well, guess we better mosey. Next stop, the altar. Hey Celine, aren't you going to change into human form? Don't wash me. That can wait until after we talk to Rose. However, I want to sort out my party. So, where's Cry? There we go. I think that works. Obviously, right. Obviously, I think Celine should just be up front anyway. And then we'll put Ash up front for now as well. This is for now. I don't think I want to change things up too much actually, which means I do want to equip. Oh yeah, we can't change Celine's gear. So. At least the people that I plan on using will give this gear so that they at least have better defenses. Oh, we ran out of jump codes already? Oh yeah, because I bought 6. And wing count, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 other people than Also, turns out I have not been giving artifacts to people. Oh, we've got Evergreen. Oh, well, we've got a number of things now. Confusion. Oh, we had confusion, so that's kind of silliness on my end. We have that. I might as well go for the Evergreen. But then again, we also. Oh, actually. I'm gonna give the real locket to Crow. It just seems like a good idea in my opinion. What else have we got here? Give us an auto CP up. Is that the best thing I could have? Nah, I need more questions sometimes. Anyway. Now, sadly, I should have bought weapons while I had the chance, because we can't actually maneuver far, but we can actually. Oh, actually, we can go this way. How far this way can I go? Okay, so we can't shop. That was our opportunity to shop back on the Courageous. I'm an idiot, as per usual, but. Well. My plan is to do the same thing that I always do, but. In this game, at this point, so. Yeah, no. I should double check if I can equip the. I should probably just double check. Don't have. Yeah, I have domination. Ooh. I should have upgraded Ash's corpse, one of his corpses. Damn it, because domination on him probably isn't a bad idea. But we'll put domination on someone when I've remembered.
This kind of reminds me of where we fought Crow.
Yeah, looking around, the place does seem pretty familiar.
We may not need to worry about a rivalry this time, but...
Am I really the only one on edge about this trial Rose has lined up for us?
If we do need a heal, there is a normal charging station here, but seeing as we did utilize the bars, we won't have to think too hard about it. Oh, this gate is certainly familiar. What's that? Looks like we got something real weird here. No shit. We've seen that quest before, below the old schoolhouse and the spirit shrines during the Civil War. We've seen it in Rufus and Million's eyes too. Let's not forget Major Claire, Major Lecter, and Chancellor Osborne as well. It seems to have some sort of connection to either the gnomes or the Great One. What about the witches? Them too. This quest was used by both the gnomes and the witches until about 900 years ago. The Hexen clans lost any knowledge regarding its true meaning and uses by now. Hopefully we can uncover more details about that as we continue. As we continue with our investigations.
Correct. All you must do is continue to move forward.
Grandmother, why don't you share some of your great wisdom with us for once instead of keeping us in the dark?
I've been far too busy with my own preparations. Now hurry along inside. And, Celine, you may wish to steel yourself.
Well, I guess that's as good as a sign as any, shall we? Let's go. Hey, I made a valid point. You can't just leave us hanging like that. Poor Celine. Anyways. Go through the gate? Oh, sure. There's nothing else we can do, game. Don't you just love it when a game tells you, are you sure you want to continue? At points where it's like, it's either you do the thing, or you don't continue the game. It's kind of silly. Because there's nothing else to do. Outside of, I think maybe there was a fishing spot, but that was just like Gala fishing spot that we've had access to before, so no real changes there. Welcome to the Lunar Sanctuary. This is actually going to be a common theme for the rest of this game in terms of dungeon design, where every rivalry takes place in an area like this. Spoilers, obviously, there a little bit, but it's worth stating the obvious that this is how the dungeon design will go for the most part. There is, of course, a few exceptions, but this is going to be the main form. Let's get our bearings. We must be deep within the Lunar Shrine now. Or perhaps it's be more accurate to say we've reached its very core. Correct, it's a mystical space outside of our dimension. It's not different from the Spirit Shrines during the Civil War. Yes, it would be more familiar to the Weathery Corridor, or perhaps the Dark Dragon Sanctuary. Thanks for reminding us of that place, useless.
Yeah?
And Celine!
Why am I...
Ah, I can't believe they just exploded the cat like that. Never mind, she's just in her human form. Oh, wow. That was a nifty trick. Nice one, Catface. Who are you calling Catface Pudding Head? Anyway, I didn't do anything. It just happened on its own.
I advised you to steel yourself for a reason. The Luna Sanctuary is a hallowed ground that unveils the truth.
And Roselia's in a much more well-endowed form, to say the least. Rose? Grandmother. But what the? Then that means this is Roselia? This must be how she used to look. Yeah, we've actually seen her like this a few times before, even Randy has. Although she transformed far more early this time than usual.
Indeed. The energies in this sacred realm allow me to assume my original form with ease.
I'll say it, I prefer this form, just saying.
And perhaps, even my true form.
Huh? You have another form?
In the depths of the shrine sits the reflecting pool, a holy relic maintained by wandering witches throughout the ages. Mirrored within it are the echoes of the Empire's hidden past, intertwined with the secrets held in the Imperial family's black records. It should show you everything, now that the Great Twilight is upon us. But before you can glimpse into the past, a trial awaits you.
Because of course it does. What does that entail? Man, things can't ever be that easy, huh? I'm guessing it's something like what we did at the Infernal Castle and the Soul Shrine. Ritual has to be preceded by battles. It's the same pattern as always, I see.
It would appear you're finally starting to catch on.
Hello, Vita. Vita? We said bye to you just yesterday. What are you doing here?
The reason I had to bid you farewell in the first place was so I could assist Grandmother with her preparations. As such, I will be serving as the opening act for your trial. Oh, and I've brought a guest performer. I do hope you like surprises.
A guest performer? I'm not so sure I like the sound of that.
This is not quite what I had in mind, but I will allow her to do as she wishes, so long as she fulfills her role. As for yours, aim for the deepest recesses of the shrine as if your lives depended on it, because that may, in fact, be just the case.
So just like I said that there were that the rivalries, this is basically how the rivalries are going to work. This is going to be some trial. We are moving to class 7. No chance will dampen our spirits. Well said. I must fulfill my duty. After all, I am a descendant of one of the 4 great houses. William sacrificed our future for ours. I may not know how to fulfill them, but I won't turn out my back on the responsibilities left behind. I see. Well, the truth's out there somewhere, so let's find it together. New class 7, start searching the Lunar Sanctuary. Emma, Celine, Eustace, I'm counting on you too. Understood. Yeah, whatever, let's just get on with it. And now the game's being a dick to me and enforcing party members. Yay! I'll just throw in who else can anyway. Anyways, as I was saying, so yes, the way that this is structured is going to be the case for more than just one situation. Both of the, well, 2, 3-ish, but the other rivalries that we'll be doing, because this is to do, because this will help us learn stuff about what we need to do. Will work similarly to this, where we'll have a few boss fights that we have to do, and then a big boss at the end. I thought it was worth explaining that now while we're here. Also, thankfully, these ornament stations are here, so we can sort out our EX orbs and whatnot. I could utilize some of this stuff. Which requires me to go into here, make ourselves HP free, and attack 3 that will do for the moment while I make some of the absorbs. Oh, sorry, I used up my new materials doing that. I just realised that was 32 a piece. Oh god, okay. Oh, wait, yeah, I need to insert them. More health, more power. We'll keep the EP old one. Right, anyway, as I was doing beforehand, I really should have done this previously where I upgrade certain slots. We'll upgrade this slot for Ash, and now I'm going to probably swap. Give her stuff. We'll probably use this shit of armor because, yeah, I was not intending on using him. Oops, daisies. Anyway. So we upgraded that shield free, so. Domination. Just quickly heal, so that's that full health. Basically, the way Domination works means that we'll deal double the damage with our first attack that we do with him. So anyways, the Lunar Sanctuary. We can put husband mode on now. As per usual, there's enemies for us to fight.
Get ready to pounce.
I'm up. Scare. Now.
Not so fast. It's my turn.
Oh yeah, Celine's probably not the best to get lucky quit on.
An opening. Very well. Roar!
Yeah,
Gold dragon formation! Very well. Weak. Take this!
Here I go! Take this! It's my turn!
Well, we have another Civil Water. I mean, you know...
Resonate! Divine Song formation!
Songs.
It's my turn!
What are these things weak to? These are Kijimunmons. Ah, they're weak to Mirage, Time, Wind and Earth. Okay. So, Cannon Fort.
Yeah.
It's nice to see that it's not OPS that's causing these to fuck up this time. It's just my
But stay sharp, everyone.
Oh, Tina hits the level 110.
I did
Oh, so we haven't used them in a while, which means Serene Blessing 2 is gained. It buffs her revival spell. Yippee! Well, craft. And Eclipse Edge 2. Yeah, just boosts one of her crafts, but she's a mage, you're probably using arts on her.
This is no walk in the park. Any bright ideas on how to disable that barrier?
It draws its power from all the water in here. There must be some way to counteract it.
So yeah, one thing that is going to be stopping us from just moving around.
Let's scout out the area.
We do need to find the stuff that's stopping us from just going, just running through the dungeon. Unfortunately for us, there is an enemy right on us, as it's got to do the whole cutscene showing us that thing.
Everyone
Thankfully,
ready?
that was not an enemy advantage. Okay, but Overflowing Sap is going to deal damage.
I'll treat you immediately.
It's my turn. Yeah! I'm up.
Oh, that's just two of them. Hey, Helix will do.
Roll! Helix now!
Not so fast. Here I go. Yeah. Now.
Did I need to burst? Probably not.
I'm going. There.
But hey, you know,
Now's
we just get auto crits on the faint enemy anyway, so.
Now!
Not so fast. Here I go. Yeah. It's down.
An opening.
Stay down.
Thanks for always having my back, Celine.
Ah! Wayne doing head pats in
Said you were allowed to
a celebration screen. Ah! 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 No, Celine.
All right, got it.
This is where ways of Wayne showing his affection. Hopefully not like that. Please, Wayne, don't touch the cat. even when it's been anthropomorphized. Well,
For a lunar shrine, there sure seems to be a lot more water here than anything else.
Water barrier there. It's probably
What? You never heard the moon governs the tides before? The two pretty much go hand in hand.
The moon's reflection in water is often used in divination rituals.
It's quite a lot of dungeon to do. That Night Touch looking thing has 2 sites. I think it's wise if we just don't. Get this chest, a brave soul. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We love getting things like that.
It's big.
Yeah.
Let's be
As
careful.
a strong enemy, we can probably just get around it for the moment. We'll do that. That will lower the barrier from over there at that red chest. Thankfully, that is not able to get around the thing, so now we can just loop around here and open the chest, which will contain for us
Oh, there's some treasure!
an aura garment. For the men only! Lovely. Oh, wait, yeah. Hang on. Well, I guess useless. I wasted money on stuff, but here, have a better coat. Right. Next,
This one looks frightening. Please be careful.
just weave round the strong monster, because pain. And we need to destroy this one here to destroy another barrier, which is that one over there, which we could have foolishly ran into a moment ago if we really wanted to have. Also, normal chest with a serum capsule, that's why some capsules in the brown chest, and a trial chest for Emma and Alyssa. We can actually open this trial chest because Alyssa is with us alongside Emma. All the class 7 are here, so if it said, oh, it needs to do relay, we wouldn't have been able to. So let's open this trial chest and see what we'd have to deal with. Because we haven't done any trial chests.
This one's
really.
tough. Be careful.
Big one of these things.
Good luck. Thank you. I'm going.
I'll type this thing. So we've got a Sylar Kinji Minmon. So if it's got the same things, yeah, it does. Okay, so wind would be the best start to cast, but we don't have that, so that is what it is.
Light! Shine over us all!
Darn, so go.
There. Yes. Arcus activate.
Leave it to me.
Really good. Really? What else we got?
Let's go! Radical design! Leave it to me.
Make Flame Burge better.
Go up in flames! Yeah, fire!
I'm going.
Leave it to me.
Ugh, that's not good.
Yes!
Fuck off, game. Oh yeah, the guard.
A strong enemy.
I'm saddened because that was bullshit. Just across that insta, just insta wins because fuck you. Oh, actually, you know what? I want to keep the thing. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. It's Q. Ah.
Arcus activate. There.
My turn. Arcus activate.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
There. I'm going. Arcus activate.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me. There.
Fuck you, game. It's doing the same shit as before now.
Leave it to me.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
This
And because we're in a trial chest, I have to do the fight, because otherwise I have to return to the main menu. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Light! Shine over us all!
It's my turn.
Yeah. Go up in flames. Let's do it. Attack.
There!
Don't take me lightly.
I'm going. Arcus, act there!
Today on Quiz is Bad at Games, this is taking me 3 tries and with... Oh, that's enough.
Yes! There! It's my turn. There!
Yes!
You know what, we're not even using Alyssa, to be fair. I'll just maybe allow her.
Holy light. Take that, Gabriel Arrow! Repent for your sins. Now, let's keep going. I did it!
Well, you know, I was with Set of Arrow and Molten Storm 2. Probably would have been better to have had that before we went into the trial chest. And so, overcoming the trial means that Emma's Zodiac Force is now Luminary Force. And hopefully our stats are back. Yeah, they are good. So thankfully we didn't actually lose out on anything. So that's good news on that front. Anyway, we do get an Ordnance Station before the first of the 2 bosses we'll have to deal with as we make our way through the Sanctuary. Oh, the urge to sinking hearts right now is not fun. Anyway, we can probably like try and peel over here and oh look, it's Vita. She's here fast. For that matter, I have a feeling I'll just do that.
There you are. Are you ready to begin the show?
Yep. Can't even enjoy a peaceful walk without someone wanting to fight me. Aren't your hands full without having to deal with us? Well, preparations for Operation Mirage are underway and I'm dealing with the other Angus's on my trail. I'm more than willing to help out if I'm getting a glimpse at what the reflecting pool has to show us. Additionally, I've taken it upon myself to continue research carried out by a certain wandering witch, Isola. Mother, you were very attracted to her, weren't you? Isola was Emma's mum? Well, what was this task passing from one generation of wandering witches to another? Why, investigating the rivalries and the purpose of the Hexen clan, of course. So influence that made me begin my own research, which led to my chance meeting with the Grandmaster. Doing this to honour her memory, and for Gwyneth's too. Huh? The familiar slain by Rufus, back in Cold Steel 2. I understand the part about Isola, but what do you mean about Gwyneth's? Heh, the reflecting pool served another purpose 800 years ago. Should ask the Elder about it. But you need to defeat me first, as well as one other that awaits you. Watch out! That's the true power of Ouroboros' second Angus, the Azure Abyss. Can't she hold back a little? We're on the same side as her sister, damn it.
I wonder, do you truly have what it takes to find the truth hidden among the shadows? To emerge victorious from the rivalries ahead? It's time we put you to the test. Will you slip through my
Vita is a boss fight
to the abyss?
Once again.
Ha!
It's my turn.
So it is worth pointing out immediately that Vita has 322,500 health at the start. Elemental efficiency is just 100 across the board, so it'll deal normal damage no matter what. And of course, with her status efficiencies, well, I mean, you could get her sleep pulled off at least once, possibly, maybe a feint or two. No, pardon me. But sadly, the best chances you have are poison, and poison's not necessarily the best one out of all the ones. But yeah, there's no chance of just one-shotting her unless you are horribly over-leveled. Pardon me, by the way. Anyway, it would appear that I'm going to be using the phone song immediately because Celine will be able to utilize it as well. Let's go for a Flare Blast. I don't want to waste all her EP immediately.
Alright.
And we'll use up a turn that we could have used Define Song on. But that's because we, you know, Oh, I just realized that SS Plus, but it's like so much, and the KO does not matter. What's the best one other than that then? I'll go Cross Crusade.
My turn.
And now for a Void Breaker before Ash got a single attack in, so that's a nice bit of damage. Alright, let's do the Lost Genesis. Just use all of space to deal some damage. Some damage. And we'll do it again. And with art support from Ash. Lovely stuff. And that will use up our Define Song. That means I'll spend the time not having it active. I'll increase the VP. Next couple of times. Anyway. Helix!
Not so fast!
A fine show you're putting on.
Here I go!
Damn, Asher. She might do something soon, I realise, but for now.
Take this!
Huh. Well, if you're going to get so heated about it.
Sure. It's my turn.
I would probably have preferred having that myself game, but well. Right.
It's my turn. Take this!
Alright!
I will be taking that Zero Arts game, as I will happily use it.
Do it! Sure.
Maybe I could have, maybe I should have, but
Humankind are evil few.
Army of the Abyss hits! Not much I can do about it at this point because I was an idiot, and oh, we all barely lived. Okay, well. Helix!
It's my turn. Get ready to pass.
Thanks. My turn.
I ain't beat yet.
Actually, you know what? I think the wisest strategy is switch to say.
Leave it to me.
And then Surfic.
Moving out.
Activate. There.
Thanks. My turn. Arcus, activate.
Let's go. Roll. Helix strike. It's down.
Not so fast.
Blades, dance for me.
Back at you.
I'll bear it for you.
And we broke her. Yes.
Take that.
Perfect.
Sure.
Shame about Ween doing the whole thing.
Moving out. Sure. There.
I'm going.
Oh, we're doing so well on this.
It's my turn.
So this is why 9 lives is actually quite nice to have.
Thanks.
Just do that and he's not cured.
My.
And we did it.
Grown.
I got your back.
Thanks for the help. Foe suppressed. Let's continue.
Gunneer has reached level 7, meaning that if you have it equipped, it increases damage dealt by criticals from 110% now to 120%. Crit rate is just up to plus 4%, and you get 10 CP per enemy killed. Yippee! Also, some level ups for some of the characters in our party. And yeah, Vita has been dealt with. Not bad. Well, it would have been embarrassing if you lost, since it was all of you against little old me. She says, knowing that she's quite strong still anyway. Pardon me. Are you leaving now? I'm a very busy witch. Can't get held up here for too long. Give my regards to the elder and you know who. Good riddance. She seems keen on lending her aid to the Iceland army. Maybe that's because she can see what the future holds. She has better insight into this than we do, due to being both a witch and an Angus. We've got a lot to thank her for. Oh, that's right, she mentioned another challenger. Shouldn't you know? Aren't you supposed to be their boss? Well, I'll leave the finer details up to them. We'll just have to roll up our sleeves and deal with it like the rest. One thing's certain, yeah, this battle will be even more difficult than the last. I don't mind in the slightest. Agreed, I will strive to reach even a portion of her skill as a master with 2 skilled swordsmanship. I'm ready for it. Let's keep going. Gee, I wonder who the surprise would be. So I like how they've already just almost assumed assumed it to be Aurelia. Anyway, there's no barrier over here, which means we can just grab this chest, which contains Albion Wolf R. Here, if anyone's got Albion Wolf through the usage of a quartz, and not just through this stuff, it could be useful to have on someone. What does it give stat-wise anyway? Oh, we're not using some of this stuff, are we? Plus 120 EP, plus 30 arts. Yeah, no, music and can't have it. And, I kind of want them to actually have.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Bring it on.
Take this.
Moving out. Too slow.
It's my turn.
We got free guard break. Might as well use it.
Now let's finish them off.
Let's go.
I'm going. Let's go.
You're wide open. Moving out.
Here I go. Take this.
Let's go.
Moving out.
Yes.
Fucking CP loss.
I'm up. This is the blade. All right.
Some level ups. Right, I'm going to just quickly equip Emblem onto Crow, thereby meaning that I wasted all my bloody resources to fucking. Sometimes I wish I had two on the team still. Crow will have Emblem on for the moment while we're running through this place.
Shit! Got a hot table here.
Scared! Now!
Not so fast.
Moving out. How do you like this? Awaken!
Yes. It's my turn. Take this. It's down.
An opening!
Not so fast.
Back at you.
Here I go. Yeah.
I'm up. Shit!
Moving out.
It's my turn. Take this. That was acceptable.
Oh, well, moves they get Link level 4 now. No, I don't pay attention to Link levels anymore, really, at this point. Because it's just like, oh, cool, there's a neat little boost they get with each other. Can't go that way because we need to destroy a thing first, which maybe this one here.
Shit!
There we go. What do we have over here other than?
See a powerful enemy. Hey, yeah! Gonna have to step up our game for this one. Time to kick things off right. Sure.
I'm up. Yeah! I'm up. It's down.
Not so fast. It's my turn. It's my turn. Azure Wing. Now's our chance.
You're wide open. My turn.
Sure.
Later for you.
Let's go. Roll. Healing strike. It's down.
Not so fast. Here I go. Take this.
My turn. Judgment time. Eat this.
It's my turn. Let's go.
You're wide open. My turn. Yeah. There.
I've got you.
That's how.
And all that for what's
treasure
in the
chest.
chest? Why, it's Phantom Moon Shoes, of course. They're for women only. sure I'll count on Emma. I don't see any other reason to do anything else with them. Right, let's put Gungnir back on Crow. As there doesn't really appear to be much else now. Except for this little bit down here. That...
Ooh, a tough one. Shit! Ready.
Oh.
Fine. I'll fight.
Let's go. Yeah! It's my turn. Cut him down. Chaos Raven. It's my turn. Take Infernal Bit. Huh? It's down. Let's go, everyone. No shit.
It's my turn. Take this. Not so fast.
All right. Judgment time. This, there.
I've got you. It's my turn. Ha! Now's our chance.
You're wide open.
Let's go. Roll. Healing strike. It's down.
Not so fast. It's my turn. Yeah.
Ooh.
That should take care of things.
Stats.
Thankfully, that was not enemy damage. A giant incense, that's great news. Alright, I know what I want by default in terms of my team setup. And thankfully, we do get an ordnance charging station just to 100% make sure we are healed. And you know what? I really should be throwing a save down more often. So we shall. Hello, Aurelia. Oh dear, we're all going to fucking die.
I see you're still raring for a...
Oh. It's kind of you to find some time for us in your busy schedule. I'd rather she didn't. My sentiments exactly on that one. You took care of the Pentacle for me, which freed up some of my time. Wish I could fight Master, but that is impossible at the moment. As thanks for the Pentacle, I'll serve as a warm-up before you face the next trial. It'll be like killing two birds with one stone. Heh, sure know how to make people feel special, huh? Principal Legrin, we accept your challenge. Now we got more people, but we're not shooting ourselves in the foot just to make things fair. Heh. You think that makes a difference to me? Damage, it's gone Super Saiyan 2. Anyway, what the? Her battle aura is, I am the Golden Rakshasa. It was neither my sword nor my panzer sword that which inspired this title. It's both this brilliant aura that shines around me and the ferocity with which I wage war. Fitting name for one who shares on the battlefield, shines on the battlefield, not simply as a soldier, but as a peerless general. Fitting indeed. There may be many of you, but you'll need all your strength to triumph over me, just as it will be with the Jaeger King and the Lance Maiden. You must prove yourselves here, especially if you wish to triumph over the Blood Iron Chancellor, he who rules this turbulent era. Yes, they're all unparalleled commanders in their own right. I get it, so this is a test to see if we can be someone who's on their level. We must succeed here if we are to defeat my brother as well. We will overcome you today, General Aurelia Legrin. We may be one of the most powerful generals and swordmasters Erebony has ever seen, but you'll find yourself outmatched this time.
Brave words. But remember, you face the Golden Rakshasa, the warlord who leaves entire battlefields trampled in her wake. You will kneel before my blade.
We are going to die.
Hold back. Fight as though your lives depend on it.
None of my watch.
Here I go.
Right. Yeah, they're faster, so...
Resonate! Divine Song Formation!
It's my turn.
Right, since Aurelia hasn't been hit yet, we'll just do a flat bar fight.
My turn.
Show off stuff. So Aurelia has 324,300 health, and same with the elemental efficiencies. However, you can actually have a better chance of burning and freezing her as well as poison and mute, and even a chance of nightmare. A small chance, but it's there. The downside is Sealed and Fate will now no longer work, so if you did actually manage to exercise that sort of strategy on Vita, don't do that on Principle of the Grid. Just because it won't work.
Time to kick things alright!
Oh, that's the wrong thing. So again, I think I'll
do it!
I'll go for Cross Crusade this time.
It's my turn!
Good. Actually getting murdered, however, so...
Roll! Healing strike!
It's my turn.
I want this.
Thanks. Moving out.
Sadly, it did all run out at that time, but...
Arcus, activate!
Sure.
Now, here's dessert!
That's what you get for being careless.
Time to prismatic blade!
My turn. Arcus, active! Let's go! Roll! Healing strike! It's down!
Not so fast. It's my turn. Get ready to pounce.
Thanks. My turn.
We're gonna swap Crow out this time. We're gonna need a...
Leave it to me.
We're gonna need a Seraphic.
Arcus, activate.
Oh, especially since he's doing a craft now.
Not so fast.
I'm only just getting started.
Sure.
Now, here's dessert!
That's what you get for being...
It's down!
I got you.
I'm up! It's down!
Not so fast. Here I go. Take this. It's my
Dude,
turn.
that's what gets me back. I'm not letting a value get in.
I'm going.
Screw that noise.
Heal our wounds. Please, I'm through range.
Show me you can withstand this.
Ebon Quest is a must if you don't want to die horribly to that move, that's for damn sure.
It's my turn!
Here I go.
Sure.
You're mine!
Take this.
Oh, that's not fuck you, right?
Harry, I'm going. Arcus, activate.
Let's go!
Here I go. We need to regroup. I'll handle it. Activate. Destroy.
Not on my watch!
I hesitated. I'll save you.
Now it's interesting.
Don.
I'll handle the rest. Healing breath. Thank you. Thanks for the help.
Let's go.
Again, damn it.
Yeah! It's my turn. Roll! Healing strike! It's down!
I'll assist.
Turn to
I revive Hamuse just for her to get immediately KO'd.
Roll! Healing strike!
I shall go.
Why do I bother trying to play the game? Sometimes, you know?
I'll support. Thank you. Heal. Healing breath. Thanks
Let's
for the
go.
help.
Roll! Healing strike!
I'm going. Healing breath. Thanks
It's
for
my
the
turn!
help.
Yeah! It's my turn! Roll! Healing strike! It's down!
I'll assist. Now. Thanks. I'm going. Arcus, activate. There. Thank you. I'll restore you. Thanks
for you. Thank
My
you.
turn. Activate destroy.
I'm up.
Turn to
It's my turn. Healing breath. It's my turn. I'll leave it to
No,
you.
that's Ash! Not useless! I can't swap again, damn it! Right, I'm using a Tyrrell bomb then.
Let's go.
I was meant to, I was going to swap to useless.
I got this.
Because you don't actually need Ebon Quest, fun fact, you can also just use Platinum Shield.
Divine Shield.
I shall go. Activate destroy. Yes.
Oh yeah, absolute effect, damn. It's not quite useful.
burning flame, vorpal flare. Show me you can withstand.
Right, that's another slash out on store.
I'm up.
So we had over 5 for the huge, so I wasn't as concerned with him.
Roll. Healing strike.
There we go.
I can't afford to lose.
All right.
Oh, we got a Cornelia jump.
Well,
that's how.
Some level up.
stats up.
We managed somehow. Yeah, we've passed the test, I'd say. Heh, the Sanctuary has accepted you, but one more trial awaits you up ahead. You've made it this far, don't lose now. That's Fia's teleportation skill. Yes, I've seen it before. Thank you for your time, General. Good luck with Operation Mil Mirage. Rest assured it is in excellent hands. Take care, Your Grace. Farewell, Schwarzer. It's been a pleasure, New Class 7. Perhaps our paths shall cross again. Goodbye. Bye, and thanks. Woohoo! Another victory for us. Yeah, just one more big battle left. Well, in this place at least. Do you think that's going to be with Celia? The Edison clan's legendary elder who's been alive for over 8 centuries? Yeah, she's got her original form back. Does that mean she's recovered her full power? Don't forget she mentioned something about her true form. Yeah, that's what Mike is saying. Grandmother keeps many secrets, even from our clan. True about Celine and Grinius, for example. Hey, speculation won't lead us anywhere. But I'll be with you every step of the way. So you better be as committed to this as I am. Yeah, you got it. Alright, let's go. Sometimes I swear everyone has to fucking get a line in. Utilize the healing point. That's the one thing I would say. I will double check everyone's resources beforehand. Right, some of you need, well, that's something I can't do much about, but some of you can definitely do with some emblem usage. I can't do much with something. So everyone's not going to get healed. Oh, hang on. Is there no? No, there's not another path. Standing there will teleport us to the next part. Belong to the altar. There is another orbit station here if you need to do anything you want at this point, as there is no more dungeon for us to do. Celine actually has a use with. I am going to use a Sun Capsule on her. Because having her at 200 CP is better than her not being at 200 CP. That's a point to make. Right, now to just go into here and sort out things, because I want Dungeon on Crow, I want Gold on Ash. I'll put Cannon on there, why not? Put evil uses now, I guess. I'll do it whenever I want. Anyway, as per usual, I do say, since we are basically about to find more bosses, we should probably save again, just to make sure that we're not going to have to run back through anything beforehand. Onwards! Hello, Bosilia!
So you've arrived at last. Well done.
Hello, Grandmother.
Is that the reflecting pool?
Yes. Though the proper name for it is the Spectral Moon Mirror.
Sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh spell card to me.
The water's so crystal clear.
So this is what the Wandering Witches spent so many generations watching over.
Indeed.
Now I see. It's actually an artifact, isn't it?
Well, let's remember the girls were to, I'm retrieving it now.
For real?
It does emanate a certain aura, not unlike that of the Bell of Crossspell.
Very astute. That particular artifact was passed down through the Croyce family. It is but one of many. The tetracyclic towers of Liberl, the Recluse Cube of the Liberarch, the Black Records of the Arnor family, even Prince Olivert's sonorous seashell.
Legend says Adios bestowed artifacts to a number of different groups back in the days of yore.
Which would mean this mirror was the artifact consigned to the witches.
Correct. The Spectral Moon Mirror works in tandem with the Black Records, and is itself connected to the spirit shrines scattered about the land. It is also the source of the many visions you have experienced.
So all those times to Codsteel 2 and Codsteel 3, we can blame... Well,
it is quite a rarity for its powers to manifest, even for us
damn you
witches.
game. Anyway.
But everything changed the moment we congregated together in this shrine. Emma, the Wandering Witch, and Celine, her familiar. Schwarzer, the Cursed Sacrifice, and I, the Elder of the Hexen Clan. The Great Twilight is upon us, and a frenzied thirst for blood sweeps over the land.
So we're really doing this?
Yep.
Red Moon Rose, the true ancestor of the vampires.
You did that reading in Codsteel 1.
The term vampire is little more than slander. A myth that masks the reality of my kin. Although, when it comes to manipulating vitality, I suppose there is a hint of truth to the tales.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
The hell?
A holy beast. You're the origin of Grianos and myself.
Roselia was the name once borne by an ancient creature. 1,200 years ago, it fused with the kin of Fire's elder to prevent a great calamity of their time. This creature was the holy beast sent forth by the goddess, the Burning Sphinx.
Basilia, the burning Sphinx. And a Keeper of the Flame. As well, because we need as many titles on her as possible, damn it.
Grandmother.
So you're the one the church has been searching for. The other holy beast, long thought to have disappeared.
Damn, who would have guessed?
As I have already stated, I am not the first to bear the name Roselia. The original disappeared 900 years ago, likely due to the gnome's betrayal. I began my existence as a familiar, not unlike Celine.
What?
My predecessors showed me this place, telling me to return here should anything happen to her. I obeyed, and when I arrived, the Spectral Moon Mirror allowed me to inherit a part of her memories, as well as her mission. Thus did I become the second Roselia.
Come to think of it, that bird Vita used to own had azure wings just like those.
So both familiars were made in the image of the holy beast that created them.
Now I understand why you wanted Celine to come here.
And it's a shame that Grenios isn't
Indeed.
around.
The Great Twilight is upon us, and our clash with the gnomes draws ever closer. Given the state of the world and the coming of the rivalries, nothing is guaranteed. As such, should the
This
worst
animation
come to
or
pass,
high speed pose is
Celine
happening.
is to serve as my
I
successor.
don't know, it's been off for a moment.
That would mean Rose. Just what are you planning to do?
Nothing so drastic as dying, I assure you. But we
This is
must
Falcon,
account for
after
every
all.
possibility.
People dying seems to make them break out in hives.
Filling the air with strife will cause the reflecting pool to show us visions linked to the Black Records. Having a wandering witch and the ultimate sacrifice here should allow us to see the truth of this curse in its entirety.
I see. We need to uncover the full vision. All the glimpses we saw in the other shrines were just pieces of it. And in order to trigger it, we need to fight.
So we're really going to fight you?
Could we not have a boss
holding
fight?
anything back.
Precisely. Now, enough dawdling.
Whoa! What a formidable aura.
But we can't back down now.
Right. It's now or never.
Class 7s, new and old. It's time to face our greatest trial yet.
We'll prove the time Millium bought for us was not in vain.
We will fight to uncover the hidden
Acting
truth.
like this is the final fight when
I've got
in
a few
reality
choice
there's
words
still
to say about
a
all
lot
this,
more.
Rose. But I'll fight you first and complain later.
Then come, children. Face me with the full extent of your strength. We shall see how you fare against the Hexen clan's elder. I, a holy beast of the goddess, Roselia, the burning sphinx.
And it started. Well, at least the HP heal is wasted by it starting then. But it starts with a perpetual flame. And also that, which
Back at you.
It's my turn.
confusing. Ash, just gonna kill your bomb quickly.
Take this.
Thanks. Moving out.
So yes, what you may have just saw there is Celine just took damage after that time. We can also show more. I got Destiny and Chloe takes damage. Oh no, this isn't good. We're taking damage as we're doing this.
Resonate! Divine Song Formation!
Alright.
Oh, anyway, the Holy Beast was Celia has 471,081 health. And as we can see from the elemental efficiencies, we're actually not going to be hurting from using any particular art again. And stats efficiency wise, we have a better chance of some of this stuff if we wanted to go for it, comparatively to the previous bosses. So I mean, we could try for a seal with Nemesis Arrow. We could, but you know, I think a cavalry edge will do for now.
Let's go!
Might be worth me swapping out Ash a lot sooner than I figured. Oh, I'm taking it.
It's my turn! Roll! Healing strike! It's down!
Not so fast. Here I go.
I want to have more.
Ready to pounce.
Thanks.
Alright.
Do it!
Ha!
Not so fast. Now.
An opening!
Thank me later.
Thanks.
Back at you.
My turn. Now, eat.
Here's the surf.
That's what you get for being careless.
Alright.
Oh, the perpetual flame ended.
Resonate! Divine Song Formation!
Moving out. Do it!
Sure.
Moving out.
Time to kick things up. My turn. Sure.
Let's go! Roar! Healing now!
Not so fast.
Alright. Ha!
It's my turn.
Let's swap over to
We need to
Luce.
regroup. Leave it to me.
And let's do a Seraphic Ring, because let's face it,
Thanks,
don't need
thanks.
it.
Now's our chance.
An opening!
Moving out.
I like Ash not being confused, so we get a ton.
Alright.
Hey. Not so badly.
Arcus, activate. Back at you.
It's my turn!
Maybe Ash will get another ton in the future.
Healing now!
I've got you.
Do it! Sure.
Oh, is this as far as your power goes?
Yes!
I just realized that the one thing you guys can't see clearly is the turn order necessarily at all times. That's the only issue I've noticed though. If anyone is watching. Anyways. Oh, right, okay. She's gonna go into an enhanced state next, so I think...
I'll leave it to you. I'll handle the rest.
I'm actually gonna use Passive Ergon at 200. This means we'll gain 2 magic flex.
And appear unfaltered elegant. A mirror could shine.
A support! Ah, you know what? I need to go through and just be like, this character would be this role in Star Rail.
Sure. Moving out.
Because, funnily enough, I've decided to bring you out the end. Oh, lovely. Hopefully this reflect that I've set up is the right reflect. It was! Yay! I'm not an idiot.
Do it!
Because, like, someone like Emma would be harming. With her, considering her ultimate is basically just the defense boost, essentially. It would just be shielding. So maybe even Preservation at that point then, actually. Someone like Crow could easily be Eradicate. Well, this Crow would definitely be more Eradicate out of all Crows. Reen would be Destruction. Hands down Destruction. Like, the whole point of what you do is he is straight up, he deals damage, but also at the same time, there's more than that.
Time to kick things up. Moving out. None of my watch. Do it.
Yes. Arcus, activate.
Sure.
Tag out. Leave it to me. Divine Shield. Protect us!
Shine! Art celebration!
Moving out.
Oh, that makes Lost Genesis so much better to cast.
There!
Strengthening.
But yes, this fight can definitely show that even with an enemy like Roselia, arts is just the way to go. Like, yeah, obviously Reen is an antithesis to that entire idea, but do I want to use the Teal Order at this moment? We can cast Art Celebration then, actually. We'll just do that again, just give ourselves some more art. And as all this is now going to cost so little.
Roll! Helix strike! Alright! Arcus, activate!
Leave it to me.
Arcus, activate!
Casting Art and everyone.
Impressively done.
We did it.
We're low on time. Let's move.
And Emblem, which is level 8. With it being level 8, we now get access to Seraphic Ring on anyone that has this Quartz equipped. I might actually now equip it on someone else and make sure that it's support-wise, just in general then. Anyway, and Scorpio, which is level 8, which grants us Crescent Mirror. Well, really on Ash. Pardon me. And also increases damage to enemies in the break state of up to 50% instead of 45%, and also break damage goes up to 130% as health drops. And a 60% chance to just inflict melee attacks. And Scald reaches level 8, giving, well, mainly Yuna, Megalith Fall, as well as high HP, increasing break damage up to 65%, and that'll be all. And Damaz, level 8 as well, giving anyone who has this equipped 7th caliber. Oh, nice art there. As well as 10% of the damage recovered as HP through attacking and crafts, and also crit rate up by 4% instead of 4%.
Alright, got it.
Also a level up, Reen's Crescent Slash is now a Waning Crescent Slash, and it means it's just more powerful.
Well,
that's how it's done.
Also, Crow's Quick Burst is now Quick Burst 2. It's just more powerful than it was before.
Stats.
And everyone else just levels up because, yeah, this is a boss that gives a nice bit of experience. We won't be doing as many fights for a bit, I don't think, so.
That was tough, but I think we did it.
I didn't expect you to be able to hold your ground so fiercely,
The
children.
5 to 6 of you that actually did things.
Now I understand how Ragnar must have felt after facing your kind.
You hear a on one of the names.
I know of the ancient dragon, but the other name...
It sounds similar to that of the Steel Maiden's divine knight.
It is a name that has passed from this world into oblivion.
Which means that is what Anduin's name for a bit during
But
Caustic
back to the matter at hand.
during the game.
You
so
have all passed
that
the
was,
trials set before you.
everything.
As for what comes next, you had best brace yourselves.
The spectral moon mirror. It's...
I should turn high speed off, because, yeah.
I'll guide us through. Everyone get ready. What is this?
The
A
fragments
terrible
of the past
visual
preserved
effect
in
that's
the
making me
black
want to close my
records.
eyes.
A reality even I have yet to see. Do not avert your eyes. This is the truth.
Oh, I'll keep them as open as possible. Ah, I had to blink. Ah. Ow, ow, my eye actually hurts. Ah. What did I do to it? Anyways, now to actually get more of an explanation as to what we saw from optional content earlier in the game.
How could the boss just leave us like this?
He told us to take care of Fee. He must have been prepared for this. The boss dragged Baldur the War God straight down to Gehenna with him. I'm sure he's happy about that.
Now, what going Baldur killing each other, we actually did know as long as you played the show, and Close to 3 Hours states this as well. Like, hang on, he should be dead.
And yet...
What a shame.
Oh, it's surprising
It would
no
seem I
one. It would
failed
have
to
been
make
it was
it in
Black Albert
time.
all along. Who would have thought?
You.
Ain't you that guy from the workshop?
Why, yes. Oh, I do hope our S-weapons are serving you well. I have a certain proposal that you might find of interest. And as it so happens, everything we need to execute it can be found nearby. If all goes well, it may be possible to bring your boss back to life.
What was that?
Now you're just talking crazy.
Very well. I cannot fault your suspicion. Perhaps the Red Constellation would be interested in having their leader back instead. There is, after all, only room for one in this deal.
Later,
congratulations on completing your trial. I trust you understand your situation, Rutger Clausel.
Yeah, let me see if I got this straight. I get to pilot Zector, one of the fragments of the Great Power, which means, somehow or another, I ended up being the chosen set. But not by old Palatinate over there, per se. You set me up, didn't you?
Oh, and what makes you say that?
Don't play dumb. I know you've been giving weapons to both us and the Red Constellation. Wouldn't be any of my business ordinarily, but when I fought Baldur, I realized something strange was going on.
Oh, the fight could have
We duked it
potentially
out
been
for
rigged.
3 days and 3 nights straight. Guys gotta wonder how that's even possible. And on top of that, this big thing just happened to be sleeping right next to where we died. I can't even remember why we chose that place for our final showdown, but it's obvious to me now. You've been the one pulling the strings behind our backs this whole time.
Yay. I don't have to say the ha-has anymore. Well, yeah, I just did. Oh well.
Relinquish it to me. It belongs to me. Your soul. Your entire being.
Meanwhile, in a different flashback.
You never do tire of this, do you? You are the embodiment of delusion. Repulsive, without a single...
Compared to me, the Ashen Knight is nothing more than scrap metal. Accept it. You, with the heart of a lion, deserve better. You alone deserve to pilot me.
Drykos?
Damn. The Argent One comes, but it matters not. You shall never escape my grasp. No matter where you flee, your weary soul will never find refuge.
Tricles, what was that just now?
It's been an age and a half, Leanne. You haven't changed at all from when I last saw you. No, if anything, you're more beautiful than ever.
Your flattery won't work on me. I assume you heard what became of me from Rose?
Indeed. She told me of your revival and how you'd left Erebonia in secret. What a heartless woman you are. We promised to grow old together. Yet you've left me here to grow old on my own.
Even so, my thoughts have always been with you. You and Evelyn's children have grown up splendidly. Your bloodline will surely be blessed with many descendants. I regret that I could not have given you the same. Nevertheless, I am truly happy for you.
Leanne.
Now please, tell me, what was that earlier? That horrible darkness hanging over you. How long has it been haunting you? And why?
My name is Georg. I never had a
Now
surname.
move over to
But
the
the chief
George
told me to
stuff.
pick one, so I took out the G from Gnome and went with that. The idea of having GG as my initials sounded silly to me. Repetitive. That's really all there is to it. When I left the workshop, my real memories were replaced with fake ones. Not that it was so bad. It was as if I'd become a character in a story. I played my role, going to school, making friends, unaware that I'd been regularly reporting back to the workshop the entire time. They'd used the Faceless's hypnosis techniques on me, having stolen them from Ouroboros.
And even Ouroboros didn't really care about the Faceless all that
Honestly,
much.
it wasn't that bad, considering it was just a dream.
Except for the fact that it wasn't, but...
Reviving Crow was simply a matter of efficiency. Nothing more. The chief gave me an earful for it, but I knew Crow would be a suitable candidate for the rivalries. That's the only reason I did what I did. It's the same reason I didn't kill Angie. And the same reason I gave the courageous a chance.
Meanwhile, in the past,
No, there's a good boy.
He has a
besides
gentle
the
look
Dragon
to him,
stuff, that's
just
the
like you.
past you could have.
We should be glad he hasn't taken after me. Though I suppose if he had my rugged features, he'd have no end of admirers.
It doesn't need the
I'm
Osborne
sure.
side stuff.
Besides, you resemble your father too, don't you? Though I might start to worry if you turn out half as oblivious as him.
So yes, Green got his obliviousness from his father.
How do you mean?
You see? But in a way, that's just what I love about your father. Take care, dear. Best of luck with tomorrow's mission.
I'll be off then. I love you, Kasha. And you as well, Reen.
Tiny baby Reen, so happy. And
It's
of course,
been
Leanne
180
in the
years
back.
since his passing, and only 30 since his soul found its way back to this world. A wonderful wife and a healthy child. It seems there's no need for me to be concerned. But I fear the darkness still hangs over him. Perhaps it's time I reconsider that invitation.
And so Leanne goes off to join Ouroboros.
What? Again? Honestly, you and your research projects. Well, whatever it's about this time, I'm sure you'll make it a success. Like always. Just try and make it back for the weekend, all right? My father would love to spend some time with you. As would Elisa.
I'll see what I can do. I love you, Arena.
Flashback of Arena talking. It just makes me just go.
Boy, what in Adios' name am I doing? Spending my days designing weapons instead of spending time with my wife and daughter?
How could you?
Not that these recent headaches are helping, or these sudden drowsy spells. They couldn't find anything wrong with me at the clinic, though. The Panzer Soldat. With any luck, it'll revolutionize the industry as we know it. But will it be good enough for the professor to approve as my final thesis? Wait, my final thesis? Where did that thought even come from? It's almost as though... Am I trying to leave this place?
Yes, you are. Open your eyes, Franz Lumen. I have already claimed the king. All that remains is his steward. Accept your fate.
Cursed did
Mr.
it.
Franz Reinfurt?
Cursed did it all the fucking
Pardon my intrusion. I am one of the enforcers of Ouroboros, number 9, the Severing Eclipse. I've come to retrieve the research reports, as per your agreement with Professor Novartis. You are Mr. Reinfurt, correct? An affiliate of the 13 factories?
Though that is indeed my name, it is not who I truly... Franz Reinfurt was nothing more than a temporary alias. It is nothing compared to my true self. A name passed down for centuries, from one servant of the Great One to another.
I beg your pardon.
I suppose I should cast my alias aside now. You couldn't have arrived at a better time.
It was well convenient time.
I regret to inform you that I will not be relinquishing my research. Try and obtain it by force if you like, but be warned, it won't end well for you.
Though it's nice to know that Franz was
I've
definitely
experienced more than my fair share of misfortune.
The whole incident with Sharon, but you know.
My parents were wealthy landowners in the north, but an avalanche claimed them while I was still young.
No.
By some stroke of fate, I was taken in by the Baron of Ymir and sent to Thor's military academy. As the years went by, my career progressed well, granting me many close friends along the way.
Look at that facial hair.
Well into my 30s.
Thingy. It's glorious. I forget his name.
I met her. The woman who would become my wife.
You already had the hair you should not be wearing.
Teasing,
you
but
don't
in
want
spite
to
of
die
that,
horribly.
Our union was blessed. It was around that time, however, that I started hearing the voice.
Relinquish it to me. It belongs to me. Your soul, your entire being. Yes. Yes.
Unable to seek anyone's counsel, I tried to seal it deep within my heart. By the time we'd married and our son was born, the voice had faded into only the faintest of thoughts. But no sooner could I breathe a sigh of relief, had it returned, at the very worst point of my wretched life.
Everything goes horribly wrong.
Thank the goddess. You're okay. Please, Killian. I beg of you.
I love this red screen.
Save our child.
No! Why? Damn you, Arundel! What did Kasha and my son ever do to you? I'm your enemy! I'm the one you want! Helios, please! Someone answer me! Goddess of me!
And you can clearly see the debris that is in
I'll
Wii.
do anything. Take me instead if you must. Just please! Spare our son's life!
Oh, how long I've waited to hear those words.
I will make you evil now, and so yeah, you're sure your son can live.
Waited and waited, Drycles, for 200 long years. This time, you will be my awakener, not the Ashen Knights. Agree, and I will deliver your son from death.
It was you. You're the one who did this. All of it. But I don't care anymore. Take my body, take my soul, do what you will! So long as you save my son, it doesn't matter what happens to me! Ebonite, Ishmelga!
Ishmelga. The Ebon Knight. Let's face this fact. It has been behind practically everything when it comes to the curse of Erebonia. So yes, we can point at this row and go, look, this curse over there, it did it. For any time someone is doing something that's evil, but we still want the character to be potentially a good guy again. So we can't just, have them, be responsible for their actions. No, that would be hilarious.
There it is, then. The whole truth.
So the duel the boss died in was rigged from the start.
By Black Alberic. But even he was just a puppet.
George, too. Though his circumstances were a bit different.
Yeah. And what was that thing possessing Elisa's dad anyway?
It looked like he was taken over by another persona. The Chief of the Gnomes.
Yeah, we kind of figured that stuff out already.
The being that possessed him has achieved immortality through means different from mine. I suspect it lives on by becoming one with any descendant of the gnomes it deems worthy. Almost akin to a parasite of sorts.
Father.
We also learned the truth about Aryan Road, or Leanne Sandlot as she was once known. She spent 250 years watching over the Empire, as well as...
A saint in the truest sense of the word.
But... that means the guy she spent all that time watching over is...
I admit, I always did have my suspicions. Why, for instance, did Emperor Eugen go to such lengths to support the Chancellor?
You're right. It all makes sense now. His Majesty had the entire truth in his hands this whole time. The Black Records.
In fact, we actually managed to get... if you did get all the Black Records across the free, you'd be able to at least get up to the point of the Great Twilight happening. Supposedly, the last Black Record is basically explains, yeah, what's happening right now, which was the Gruul, is fated to end badly. Just saying. So,
he knew that the
as a whole, it makes sense that the North family would do whatever is being said.
And victor in the War of the Lions 250 years back had been reborn as Gileath Osborne, the Blood and Iron Chancellor.
Same CG since Gold Steel 2, and then the ones that were added later on. Ah!
Yeah.
I never imagined reincarnation would be possible.
And people laughed at me when I suggested that one day for being a bad person continuously you could end up being born a rat.
Paranormal bullcrap. Except it's for real this time, isn't it?
Of all the things for the visions to show us. Those witless fools! Why didn't Leanne and Drycles come to me?
Yeah, so it's back to her normal self.
Did you not say we were friends? Was it all just a lie? No. I am the one at fault. How could I have been so blind for centuries?
Grandmother. Rose.
Rosalia. What can you tell us about this Ishmelga?
The Ebon Knight. All signs point to him being the one behind all this, don't they?
It radiates an aura unlike any other divine knight we've encountered.
I do not know.
This particular Divine Knight has remained mostly hidden for over 1,000 years. It was absent for both the War of the Lions 250 years ago and the Dark Dragon's appearance 900 years ago. However,
it may have been the one behind them, or perhaps the one behind every tragic event in Erebonia's dark history.
Every single thing that someone does out of pure evilness in Erebonia can just be pointed at Ishmelga now. Minus maybe one or two things Ouroboros has been up to. And it's this sort of thing that makes me go, damn it, Falcom, you have better writing than this. Because now we can say a curse did it for the Dark Dragon. And a curse did it for why everyone's had all horrible their life events have occurred. Even the most uninvolved stuff.
Valimar,
just a curse did it.
And all the other Divine Knights we've seen thus far have each had their own conscious mind.
Oh, damn it, some kind of thief has just burgled me and leapt through the window. Damn you, Erebonian curse! Wait.
What if that mind
That's my opinion of it. It's stupid.
Amassing it as a kind of power.
Let evil people be evil, damn it.
The Gnomes and the Hexen clan have been at odds from the very start. Even still, we managed to reach a compromise 1,200 years ago. We stood side by side as we sealed off the Great One. We worked arm in arm to help found the Empire, but 800 years ago, after the reclamation of the capital, the Gnomes suddenly broke off all contact with us.
And the one behind all of that was the Ebon Knight. It must have taken over the Gnomes and made them into its followers. Well, that's the nice way of putting it, I guess. In reality, they're nothing more than its brainwashed minions.
And so they got involved with all sorts of shady stuff, including the boss's death, moving their evil plans forward the whole time.
Yeah. Even now. That's the curse that Albrecht was talking about.
But what's its end goal? Bringing back the Great One? Or is it trying to win the rivalry of the Seven, to become the Great One itself?
Is that what the OZ units were created for? What I was created for? What Milliam gave her life for?
Well, Altina and Milliam were created for the purposes of making swords at the end, so that Great Tonic could occur, and therefore the rivalry.
Just the thought of it makes me sick.
Rivalries can occur.
We can't let this stand.
Oh. And there's the curse permeating through Ween.
That thing is the reason for all this suffering. Not only in Erebonia, but in every country surrounding it. Crow,
am I meant to say that the crisis was the curse's fault?
All made into immortals.
Everything that happened in the bell?
Into its game.
This
Milliam's life
could actually.
And the lives of so many others. Major Lecter's father, Major Claire's family, and others still. Innocent people, all made into its victims.
And everyone that plays this game was turned into a victim for having to deal with this stupid.
My mother, even Chancellor Osborne himself.
Oh, sorry, Ween's.
Reen, keep it together!
Yeah.
At this rate, the curse will take hold of you.
It seems the truth was too much for
Meanwhile, Ishmelga, yes, it worked. He saw everything that's happened, and now I can control him. Enter Valimar, who was able to talk just then.
Valimar? Oh, what is this? It feels so soothing.
My eyes! We're now in an astral plane. Even more so than we were before.
Is this the phase space where Divine Knights and Awakeners make their contracts?
Nah. I get the feeling we're somewhere else entirely.
Quotient. No, you did awaken to Odin.
This is different from when we spoke back in the workshop, isn't it?
Correct. It seems the curse has temporarily loosened its grip on me. My means of expression remain limited, however. Perhaps I will recover the ability to speak in the real world at some point.
We can only hope.
Thank the goddess.
Hear my words, Awakener, and secondary contractors. The Ebon Knight is not the only one to blame for all the tragedies you made.
Funny I was trying to go, actually, you know what? No, it's not that all that just a curse did it, but most of it. Also, mankind as a whole. You see, humans are just shitty things.
You have no hope of prevailing in the rivalries ahead.
Into some kind of joke of me being an alien, but anyway. Because I don't seem to have the same amount of malice in my heart.
The sword?
Sword. William's sword. I'm glad I didn't put and more, actually, to be honest, because it's only been nearly 2.5 hours.
Can't be.
The sword become blue again!
All right! It worked!
Yeah, Milliam! What's that Milliam's butt?
Milliam!
Milliam!
Are we trying to hurt Eustace and Altino emotionally at this point?
Hey guys! Did you miss me?
Yes.
I've been watching over you guys the whole time. Every time you got in a pickle, and every time you whooped your way right out of it. Guess I should say sorry, though, for not being strong enough. I wanted to be able to say, I saved the day. That I helped protect everyone. But I never thought I'd cause you guys all this grief instead.
Do you know how much therapy you put people through?
Milliam.
You don't have to apologize.
Not in the slightest. You did more for us than we ever could have asked.
I'm guessing the two of you appeared to tell us something important. Am I right?
Yeah, being stuck like this helped us finally figure a few things out.
Well, at least someone's able to sit around and just
First
go,
off, you were right about the rivalries being struggles for power between the Divine Knights. Crow's an immortal, so he should have totally vanished from our world after he was
And he would have, but we managed to stop it.
It seems like you guys figured it out. Making him your kin like that bought him some more time. Though, when it comes to the end of the Great Twilight, I probably
No one won't say it, but I'll say it. Crow will die once the Great Twilight is over. Same with all other immortals if they are still about. Ween is not an immortal, so he won't disappear into thin air. Even though he did technically, he was probably dead when Osborn's heart got put into him, to be fair. So one could argue that he should theoretically be an immortal. But I guess because of the unnatural way that he was brought back to life, that would make him more mixed, a la Burn. So
That's me, living with the death sentence open.
So we should appreciate every second we get with Crow, because he's a good character, damn it.
Crow.
I don't care about any ships that people do with Crow, because I don't really want to get into that stuff. But anyway.
There is one more thing to mention regarding the Ebon Knight.
He will be one of the last bosses in the game. Alright, fair enough.
His power is immense, beyond the reach or understanding of this realm. He could defeat every one of us.
No.
However, this would not make him whole again. He requires a worthy opponent. As such, I expect the following will occur. The Ebon Knight will wait until one knight has absorbed the power of the other 5 in order to have his worthy opponent. However, because this opponent has such power, it is at this point Ishmelga could potentially be defeated.
The potential is there.
The Jaeger King's Palatinate Knight, the Steel Maiden's Argent Knight, the Prince's Vermilion Knight, Rufus's Auric Knight,
The ones that are on the enemy
and Ween's
side.
Ashen Knight, partnered with Crow's Azure Knight. It'll be one of them who'll be going toe-to-toe with the Ebon Knight.
How about it, Reen? Looks like we don't have much of a choice.
Your rivalry at the Soul Shrine was only a preview of what's to come.
Except with a lot less fighting than what we will be doing in the
Maybe
other
we can
one.
convince the boss to join us, just like Crow.
Perhaps. And from what we saw in those visions, there could certainly remain a chance to recruit the Steel Maiden to our side as well.
That's right. They of all people should understand what it is we're fighting for.
We can make it work. I'm sure of it.
Ain't gonna be easy, but at least now we finally got some light at the end of this tunnel.
Yay!
Maybe so. But I somehow doubt Rufus or the Prince will be half as eager to team up with us.
So long as Valimar can win the rivalries and absorb the power of their knights, it shouldn't pose too much of a problem.
With more allies and more power, we might actually have a shot against Chancellor Osborne.
We don't need more party members joining us, but
Our
at this
odds
point,
may
in my
be
opinion,
slim.
but hey, you know,
But this is our best chance to defeat Ishmelga
We'll,
for good.
refrain from
I've made my
too
decision,
many,
Valimar.
talking about the
Not as
future.
the sacrifice, and not as an ogre, but as myself. We're going to see these rivalries through to the very end, with you and Milliam at our side.
That's exactly the thing
Well
we should
said,
say.
my Awakener.
And obviously would say, because...
That's what I
Said
like to hear. I'll be right there with you all the way.
Milliam! Stop! Don't go!
How many times is Eustace not gonna
There's
have to see
still so much I
Milliam
have to
leave
say.
them? This is
on,
torture
guys.
to them.
You don't have to worry. Even if you can't see me, I'm always with you. Remember, we're all a team. No matter what happens.
Just head down to the hold at some point and you see Eustace hugging the Milliam sword. Eustace, you're cutting yourself quite severely there. You should go see Linda immediately and get bandaged up. I don't care, at least Milliam's still here. Slice. Ah, it hurts.
That wasn't just a dream, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Unless the sword be blue. But then again, I didn't mind the one.
Now I see. She was never gone. She's been here all along.
Man, I wish the people I wanted with me all along weren't gone.
My big sister.
Oh well.
I'm so glad.
She's come such a long way. I can hardly believe it.
What exactly was that, Grandmother?
A liminal space between dreams and reality, bestowed unto you by the spectral moon mirror. Something similar happened back when I inherited my predecessor's responsibilities. The mirror has granted us more than expected. All those centuries of watching over it were well worth it.
Yeah, they really were.
Rosalia, and Emma, and Celine as well. Thank you for everything.
You could pass that on to Vita and the Rakshasa, too. Props for all the help.
Yeah, they did help out in a way. Gave us more
Valimar
levels
has fallen
and
silent once
this
more.
RPG we're playing.
And it's unlikely Milliam will be able to speak to us like that again. Yet.
Ah, come on,
souls
Eustace.
still
Use wrestling
with us,
logic.
always.
Never say never. Wait, that's for
Of that we
WWE
can be
returns.
certain.
Indeed. Now that we're all together again, there can be no more room for doubt in our path as Class 7.
And as members of the Radiant Wings.
Probably would have been screwed without you witches helping out, though. Guess that's worth a thanks or two.
Yeah.
Definitely. I think I'm finally ready to face my father and Sharon again.
Oh, we will in the future, Alyssa. Don't you worry.
Yeah, we owe you guys. Big time.
You guys. You're making way too big a deal over it. I didn't do anything.
You casted darts with a good amount of skill, Crow.
I guess. I'm glad things worked out.
Yeah.
Ah, it feels as though several centuries of weight has been lifted from my shoulders.
To be fair, you don't have boobs anymore, so that
As for the new facts that were revealed to us, I will let Vita and Thomas Lysander know what they should.
That'd be a great help. Thank you.
And the girls would
I'm
definitely
just
go
happy I
off
was
this
able to
fact.
carry out my duty as a wandering witch. But I couldn't have done it if our family hadn't worked so hard to protect this sacred place. So thank you, Grandmother, for guiding our clan for so many years. And more than anything, for making me the person I am today.
Just where's all this coming from?
Yeah, you're all flustered.
What do you think you're doing? Are you trying to bring your poor granny to tears? This old heart of mine can only take so many surprises.
No, Emma, stop it. You'll kill Rosalia.
My word.
It would seem our little trip can be counted as a success.
We should bring the good news back to His Highness and the others.
Right. Best not to keep them waiting any longer. Let's be off. To the Courageous 2.
And off they go. Thankfully, through loading screen, I would believe. Yep, and we get given a save here. That's useful. We will proceed, however, because there's no way to crowd the game from here if we wanted to end the stream. I'm not saying we will. Just, if we wanted to, it'd be a bad timing. I'd have to, like, Alt-Tab and all that stuff instead. Like you can tell that that's something that was definitely designed with a PlayStation in mind, where you can just press... Well, I don't know if PlayStation controller. No idea. Anyway, later on, back on the Courageous, the Chancellor, Emperor Tricol's reborn. The whims of fate are inscrutable as ever, even so the big picture is starting to come together at last. Clearly no reason my father would entrust so much authority to them. Indeed. Sounds like Alyssa's father and George have quite a bit of baggage too. Yeah. Black Workshop and the Ebon Knight. It was even more dreadful than anything we could have expected. The Chancellor's true intentions aside, we finally got a glimpse into the curse of the Empire's woes. You're right, this is a real bombshell. But the rivalry of the Seven might just be our avenue to fight back against the curse. Alright, thanks to Roselia and everyone, I've stilled my resolve to go through with the remaining rivalries. We have to keep moving forward. For Miriam, and for Fanmar. Absolutely, we're with ya. We'll fight with everything we have until the very end. Right, it's Class 7. Seems all of this has really helped you move forward, in more ways than one. And if the Lionheart Emperor is to make an appearance in the story, then I can't very well let myself be outdone by him, now can I? That's right, I'm glad we were able to finally find a role for ourselves in all this. I've said words the wrong way round, doo-da, damn you dyslexia, dooba-dooba-day. Elise and Alfred already hard at work on the ship. Are you sure you don't mind? Find her as support, I mean. Don't you worry about a thing, we've been studying the terminal controls little by little. Yes, we've read the manual inside and out. I'm sure we'll be able to provide some assistance when you need it. It really is amazing how you two got used to everything in no time at all. Elise, Your Highness, I'll be counting on you from now on, okay? You got it. Sheesh, you really can't underestimate those two. Haha! Everyone from the branch campus is going all out, so we better keep up with the tempo with them. Now it's about time we put together our itinerary. I should think our next objective's pretty clear, no? Right, Grandma showed me the situation before we left. Looks like 2 Divine Knights and their Awakeners have taken up position at separate shrines. Yep, one over near Palm, and the other over near Crossbell. So the Platinum's at the Draco, Argent at the Star. They've probably been making preparations for the rivalries, given that the war's about to start. Well, I guess nobody could accuse the Maiden or the Jaeger King for having a poor work of it. I'm sure we're all raring to go right now, but we've already spent half the day at the Lunar Shrine already. I say we just pick one spot and give it our undivided attention. Agreed. It isn't the shrines, I just like to check in on the surrounding area. So which place are we going to hit up first? My lord is in Crossbell, so naturally my interests like that. Of course it would for you, do we? So in the distance, might be better to start with the boss of the Draco Shrine and work our way east. Good idea. Good point. It was off Old Argia Road, east of Palm, right? So once we're ready, let's head over there and start our reconnaissance. Sounds like a plan. By the way, several requests came through not long ago. You can spare some time to take care of those. I, and the requesters, would greatly appreciate it. Understood. In that case, I suppose it's time we mobilise once again. Yes, as Class 7 and the Radiant Wings both. Took Queen's line card, damn you. Anyways, it appears Sandy is talking to Oliver, as we just think inside our heads. The Courageous 2, the range of places we can explore is going to expand quite a lot. For the animal rivalries themselves, we need to do what we can to help people in each area. Oh, one last thing. Toa! I just spoke with Yuna and Kerr. Next time you go down to service, would you please take me with you? Yeah. You want to come along? But there's the ship's operation to oversee and... wait. I get it. At least the others are going to help out, so we'll have some leeway to work with there. After all, there are some cases where contacting everyone is going to be a lot easier from the surface. I'd be away from actual combat, but I think I could help you out with my order, so what do you say? Understood. Won't plan to do any more than scout the Draco's Shrine today anyway. Just don't overdo it, Toa, okay? Right, I won't. Even if it's just for a little while, I won't let you down. Oh, and I sent out our latest batch of requests to the terminal. Be sure to give it a look when you have a moment. You bet. Thanks. And then we just get to choose our party. For the moment, I'm just going to put new Class 7 in, because we'll be on the ship for a moment. And so the situation in each location has now changed completely, and we can now visit Ordis once again. And Toa will be in our party, but she has her order on her, so, you know. And Celine has and when we have Emma in our party, Celine's Wave Order Midnight Onyx will be available from this point forth. So if you really want to use Midnight Onyx, you need Emma in your party. And we get bonding points, a good old 5, because look at all the bonding events we have. We even have an event with Celine. Oh, lovely. And bonding events with Alphen, Toa, Sarah, Ruse, that have heart symbols. How lovely. Anyways, so yes, we have got some requests. Let's go. You know what? Let's go over them. We can check our requests here now. These are all optional requests. We don't have to do them, but we've got 3 here. A Herculean task. Kayla wants us help because she's managed to get a read on the location of the Hercules 5th squad who escaped previously. They've holed up themselves up in Avon Hills. So if we want to help out, then we'll meet her in Ordis at Hotel Hortensia. The Radio Stars Reborn. Monk needs our help. There's been a disaster! We've run into a problem at Radio just right before we were about to record our latest show. We'll need replacement actors as soon as possible. So we'll go and go to Monk and we'll help out with that one later. And a client of Radiant Rings. I want to believe a larger-than-life monster has been spotted on the banks of Lake Gala. We suspect this is the same life storm witnessed in Milsante, having now dragged itself out of the water. This may or may not be the thing that we saw in one of Yuna's bonding events. So there's a Galiosaurus in the Lake Gala Byroad we need to go and kill. At the end of the day, these are all optional requests, as the only thing we do need to do is head on out to place. Also, there is a green exclamation mark over Valerie, so we should probably talk to her. I wonder if those two are really going to be okay. Something the matter, Valerie? Oh, and shut the wing. Actually, we recently had some noise slipping into our communications with Lemaire. Louise and Tatiana have gone out there to pinpoint what's causing it. Noise, huh? How bad are we talking? Well, it's essentially just a small amount of static, nothing that would delay our operations or anything like that. Still, I think it'd be a bad idea to just let it be. That's why I'm working with Louise and Titania to take care of it. Our analysis has revealed the general area of 2 points where the noise seems to be originating from. I see, so that's why the guards have gone down to investigate? Yeah, seems like the source can be specifically determined with this special Arcus 2 detection app. Ah, so using the Arcus 2 to search for transmission noise. We did cover something like this in the Heimdall field exercises, now that I think about it. Yeah, indeed we did. Seems like you three are making pretty good use of it. It's all because those field exercises covered such a wide range of topics. In any case, Louise and Tanya are there purely for investigative purposes, so I doubt we'll have any problems, but it's completely natural to be worried. Sure, they've had provisional training, but support roles are what they're used to. Should I go down with the comms team to fight back up? We can help her. It's another side quest for us to do. We do have some leeway right now. I'm going to help out as much as I can. Shut the wing. Thank you so much. So where were they heading? Louise is on Allwash Coastal Road and Titania's on Milsanti By Road. We do have a monster to kill over there, so that's actually quite useful. I believe that they're still in the middle of their search for the noise's source. I'll send word myself, but if you find a moment to go meet with them, it'd be great help. Okay, sounds good. So we now have clearing the airwaves as an additional side quest that we can go and do. Oh, so if we... I wonder if we can use Chang'an now. Also, I do want to check. Is there an optional event in the bath at all? Nope, doesn't look like it. Of course, we can now see where everything has changed in all of this stuff, which does include Diamond Village. There's new stuff about. Also, we have access currently to all but the Draco Shrine and Stellar Shrines, because we can't access them now due to the story. Chests. We have access to pretty much all of them. We could actually clean up some of these real low level ones that we haven't done yet. Especially like... But yo, Charger 6 is the monster level 73. Astronaut team can easily do that. Zoom Museum National that one. We might clean those up at some point. I should probably decide to do that. So, anyways, thinking it through, I think this is a good place to save and to end it off for now. We did exactly as I said we were going to do, and it took me 2 hours, nearly 3 hours, holy shit. And yes, playtime of 44 hours. You don't get that with Pokemon now, do ya? I know, I do like this series, obviously. It's just... It takes a while to do things. It takes a while. Anyway, if you are watching this and you do enjoy it, then hey, you can always subscribe and like and comment on all sorts of things. If you are watching this after the stream has already ended, then hey, that's fine too. I don't always expect people to have the same sort of schedule that I do in terms of day-to-day activities. And of course, if you are stumbling upon the channel and you want to watch some other stuff, we've got the Pokemon Sword playthrough currently ongoing. We're actually quite near to the end of the game, seeing as we're approaching, seeing as we are meant to be, you know, doing the Champion Cup soon. Not only that, but I do have other things ongoing as per usual, if I actually can get around to wanting to play a more open-ended game like Arkham City again. So, you know, you can check out some of the other stuff that I've done if you want. And other than that, I will see you all next time.